What's up, guys? This is Dope as Usual podcast. I am Thomas, Dope as Usual, whatever you want to call me. This is my co-host, Marty O'Neill.
What's up, folks?
What's up? You see this? You see this? No, this is the same room. We're in the same exact room that we were in, guys. No difference, except we had Trent just... real quick.
Welcome to the new set.
Look
folks.
at the new set.
Let's just take a moment here.
No, these are not IKEA shelves. Trent built this out of trees. Dead trees. Isn't that insane? These light poles, he built these. We did not buy these from B&H Photo.
Trent invented these.
He made these. The lights, thank you guys for being here. Just wanted to say thank you for making this possible. This is the new set. Marty and I are so juiced. We've been waiting literal weeks every day to seeing a little piece better, a little piece more this, more that. So also on solos, usually this wide is not here. Or this wide is not this. We don't do this. We wanted to show you the set, guys.
Come on.
Looking pretty good. Also, we're still looking for cool stuff to put on the shelves. We have cool stuff now. But, you know, like maybe Marty has his favorite toy. Or we have a super sick this. We're still adding. So every single episode, be on the lookout. It's like a little Easter egg. Like, what toy did we bring this week? What memorabilia piece? Can you see the cricket? Because he's in frame. Just to let you guys know. The cricket's in frame. So, yes, guys, this is the brand new set, the Dope as Usual podcast. New set. Super stoked. Hyped, and the first time we've ever done 3 solos in a week in an episode. Ever done 3 solos in a row.
Let's go.
I know you guys like solos. I like them too. This is the longest we've gone without a guest ever. So this is a great way to start the new set. I'm excited. This is so sick. Hold on real quick.
Can we give him a little background?
Can we give him a little background? Norteños.
Come on.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Grove Street. Home. Little pink.
Come on,
little
guys.
teal.
Which is your favorite color?
Little green.
Come on.
For everyone that's driving and you're not watching, please go watch this. If you've never watched, you only listen, just go watch this one, or even the clip. Just go to your Instagram. Just look at it. We're really excited. It took a long time, and we're very, 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 very excited. Thank you, guys. You guys liked the last set? How do you like this set? There's backlight on me.
A little easier on the eyes.
Oh.
A lot of deliberate lighting going on now.
Also, why don't you look behind Marty in this camera? Marty, what's behind you?
7, 1, 6. Come on.
Bleep that. Yeah, so that's the map of Buffalo.
If you're from downtown Buffalo, you might recognize this map behind me.
This is Buffalo, guys. And what's over here that you can't see well because we don't have a guest today? Boom, map of Merced. And what is that? My grandma Dolores's block. Where? Right to the left of me, right there. Most story times happen right there. Sold a lot of drugs over there. Almost got murked over here. Did a lot of stuff here. Cool. Marty used to walk around with a screw.
Stuff went on down around here.
Walk around with a screw right there.
It's all screw territory down here.
All right. Deep chopped and screwed. I'm very excited, dude. Super stoked.
A little bit easier on the eyes, a little bit cleaner and nicer for the guests to come in and feel great under the light. Super
stoked, guys. Also, there may or may not be a stage behind you being put in. A small stage. Why? You know, at the end of Dave Chappelle's show, he have his musical guest. So do we. Mm-hmm. So when certain artists come on, like, yo, you know that album you're promoting? You want to do a 4K little quick video, just rap it one time in that little booth? Yeah. So we're going to do that too. Maybe it's a stand-up comedian. Maybe it's an author who wants to read a little excerpt from the book. But we can have end the show with a little performance. Come on, dude. So this is what we're doing. I'm super excited. There's holes in the ceiling Trent cut. Everything is brand new. Super stoked. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, I'm in the middle now. We switched it up. I'm in the middle, so it's more direct here. I used to be over here. We're trying different angles. We're trying different things. Everything is looking good. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. This is the brand new set. Let's move forward. I cannot believe this.
This has been like a thought and a concept for so long that it's just like a relief, and I'm just so happy to it finally came out the way that we wanted it. Because even right up to this morning, we still were dialing in things, and I'm sure we're gonna keep changing things more and more as time goes. But pound for pound, we had a look that we really loved. We wanted it to be a little bit cleaner and easier on the eyes. We kept the spray paint look, just dialed it down a little bit.
We're adding stuff too.
pro lighting so that we're lit deliberately and not just threw up the lights that we had. Create some nice depth and, you know, just
Also,
be
we
easy
had
on the eyes for you guys.
Kino Flow, nice ass lights, and we got a cheaper light because it somehow brightened us nicer. So we had about 6 professional light setups that we had that we took down. You know how, guys, we used to be super bright, super white, whited out, everything you could see. Now there's some depth, now there's some deepness, now there's some dark. When I light this joint up in a minute, you'll see what I mean when the smoke gets caught. Oh my God. Enough. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you guys. I want to get, what time is it? How long have we been here? I know you can't, I want to.
Like about 10.
It's probably been 3. Yeah. Every time we say 10, it's been 6. Every time, dude. So let's get started, guys. I'm excited. It's a new day. This is cool, man. This is cool. Oh, shout out to Cool Kicks. Marty's super sweet ass sweater. I thought he was rolling a blunt. He's just holding his chain. I thought he was.
In my mind, he is rolling a blunt.
Rolling a blunt.
Yeah, he is.
It's all right. It's okay. If you're here, shout out to you. If you're here watching on YouTube, thank you. If you're listening on Spotify or watching on Spotify, drop a comment, leave a rating. Yes, we have comments on Spotify. Dope as Usual podcast on Spotify. We just hit 100,000 homies. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening and bringing us into your workplace and your house and while you're doing dishes and yard work and, you know, packing boxes at Amazon or whatever you're doing, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for everybody in that super chat too, by the way. We just got that thing back cooking.
Maybe you're super chat right now. Maybe you're in there now. We got super chat. People are leaving donations and it's just
thank you for that.
wild.
That's like so. It reminded me of like when we first started the show and stuff. Like it
We're allowed
really
to do
good.
that. Yeah.
Like I forgot this could even happen.
Oh, also, we YouTube just allowed advertising. Like, yo, let's boost the engagement on a certain post. All the donations we just put right into YouTube boosting.
We're trying that out for the first time.
We're going to try that out. If it works, it works. But either way, thank you for helping us grow the show literally.
Anytime you do anything like that, anytime you drop a comment, you tell somebody, you do a super chat, that's all little help up to where we're trying to grow this thing.
When you were a kid, you're like, I need $75 to buy this game, $100 to buy this new 2 games. And you're like, all right, I got 4. All right. I'm gonna go ask my grandma if she needs help. I'm gonna go find some cans. I don't know if you did that. I did that. Like, I'm gonna go crush cans. I'm gonna look around the neighborhood, find some cans, go do this, turn this in. All right, hey, you want to sweep your driveway? All right, $3. I was a kid. You remember that time of like, ooh, 50 cents. I picked up 50 cents. Oh, I'm closer. Every like is like that. Everything helps. I know it doesn't seem significant. What's my like do? Yo, it makes us juiced. Stokes people. Like we're hyped. Thank you very much. I know it seems very minuscule, but it's not. It's support. So thank you. Even if you never bought nothing or donate, who cares? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Everybody that watches Adam Sandler movies, maybe they pirated. They didn't go watch it at the theater or buy a movie, but they're still supporting. They're still having fun and watching. You know what I mean? I don't care if you pirated a movie I made one time. Thanks for watching it. You know, like I get why Metallica got mad at Napster. They're like, yo, we want to be paid for I get it. But you know what I'm saying, Marty. I don't care about that getting paid. Like, that'd be sick. Just thank you for watching. So, yeah. Thank you very much.
Do you want to float the idea that you had for the new intro past the fans?
About 6 years. Quick. About 6 years ago, I had an idea for the Dopest Yola channel. I wanted to, like, give myself an intro. Before I did intros, for the Storytime intro, before any intro. My idea was, I won't give you every idea because then somebody might just go make it. I want to make it. Essentially, it's showing like somebody at work, somebody at school, somebody getting off work, somebody with their family and friends, but they all are doing the same thing. What? Living their life. 2 seconds of each person doing to show like, oh, that must be a chef. Oh, obviously he's a truck driver. Obviously that girl's a paramedic. Stuff like that. And then the next thing is they all pick up their phone or they get a notification or maybe they're at home. They turn the TV on. Just clips showing things happen. Maybe some smoke in the back. And then what happens? Everybody simultaneously, whatever you're doing, maybe you're right now at work with your phone in the back of the dumpster at work and you're smoking a bowl. Or you're hanging out. You just wanted to watch. Just want to hang out by the break room or outside where people are smoking, or whatever you're doing. You're at work, you're at break, you're at school, and you're at lunch. You're just watching. Or you just entered college in your dorm. You're like, dude, I'm bored. I moved 3 states away. Let me just watch this. I watch this with my homies. Makes me feel whatever it is. I want the commercial or the intro to come back. And everybody's doing their ritual of how they watch. Like, this guy's watching his car, eating. This guy's smoking at his house. with his homies as the intro starts. And then I want it to bleed in past the homies into our logo on the TV. Beep, beep, beep. New intro. The idea is, what if I half-ass film these just to show what I want it to look like, post it, and then let you guys submit your clips. Like, hey, I need a chef. I need 2 close-ups of chopping. I need this. I need that. I need them walking out, taking a hat off in this frame, blah, 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 blah. Please email this email and say you're like, oh, I'm a videographer. I can do that. My homie works he's a chef. Go film him, do the thing with it, send it in. I think we might just have fan submissions of each of those little scenes. And could you imagine in 3 weeks, we're like, yo, guys, thank you so much, Marcus. We picked your clip. Watch the next episode. And all the clips are just the actual fans living their actual lives. Clipping together, me and Marty sit down. I think that would be incredible.
It's an awesome idea.
I can see it all play. Mm-hmm. I just think it'd be cool to be like, yo, want to see something fun? You know, the show we watch? I'm in the intro. We're in the, you know what I mean? Like, how cool would it be for friends that, like, actual friends that watch a show, submit it, and, like, we pick it? Come on, man. You know how happy I'd be if that was me? Oh, forever. I'd be so excited. Like, my sticker was in the Always Sunny on season 13 behind Mac's head. Mm-hmm. I lost my mind, dude. Yeah. It's just and it was half ripped. Couldn't even see my whole logo. I was just
legendary theme music going. Come on,
with theme music going, the people coming in. Maybe it's you in the chat right now, and you just went, I will 100% participate. I'm not saying we're gonna do it, because what if we get 500, we don't pick any, then you guys feel bad, like none of us were good enough. That's not what we're doing. We need the right frames. So that's just an idea.
Just want to get some feedback.
Yeah, drop it in the comment. What do you think? I think it's a cool idea to incorporate actual watchers and listeners.
Because right now it's basically focused around the guests.
Yes, which is cool, but be a cool switch up, just like the set, switching it up. All right, guys, here on this show, I tell so many stories. Did I tell them on a live? Did I do a story time? Did I do it on the podcast? Did I just tell a homie? I cannot remember what I've told on this show. You know how I find out? I go, Marty, let me tell you a quick little story. Tell me if you remember it. I'll go about halfway through. You go, I don't know what you're talking about. Go, perfect. Mm-hmm. That means I haven't talked about it on the show before. Run it. So Marty does not remember this story. And I think only because it's in Storytime season 1. And I think I told Ryan Sickler. So here we go. Can we story time? Can you hit a button of some kind? Let's start story time. That was cool.
Come on.
Hold on. Yeah. This story time's about gangs. Blue gangs. Blue ones. Oh, I don't know where the blue's at. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was trying to make it all sick. Blue ones. Hey, yo. Oh, I was smoking a bowl on the beach. I went to the beach yesterday. I was smoking a bowl. Rose got a little tent so I could actually smoke a bowl. And I just hear ding, ding, piano starting and West Side. Hey, yo, hey, yo. And I'm looking straight up. I'm laying on the sand. I'm like, yeah, sometimes this is just too sick. Sometimes I can really like this level of this realm is fun. I was smoking a bowl. I'm like, I woke up. I've been waking up at 7. I told you. Mm-hmm. I'm waking up at 7 in the morning.
Let's go.
Getting up. I did so much stuff. And then Rose is like, we have nothing to do. Do you want to go to the beach? And I said, yeah. I have nothing. Oh my God. I'm done. I didn't film yesterday. Run it. Okay, hold on. I like this color.
The blue's hitting.
The blue's so hard. I'm going to leave the blue for this story time. And I was sad, so this is the blues. Here we go. This story time is about a lot of child heartache. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm talking about the one with my mom. Oh, can you hit that real quick and blow it toward the camera? I just want everybody to see the backlighting I just saw on your smoke. That was incredible. It's been long enough, Marty. Here.
Come on. This is legendary. First choice.
Yeah. Oh, keep it clean. That was a glass bottle. I almost dropped off the table. Okay, I'm gonna ash right here. Oh, we got new chairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, I can sit back. You guys, the other chairs I have to sit forward, and my back has to be held, and then my back starts spazzing about 110, 120. And you ever see me do this on the show? I spread my shoulders. It's because I'm trying to take the weight off my back without the guests going, "You all right?" Mm-hmm. With Dave Johnson, I had just slipped my disc the day before. Out, like it was off. So I'm like, just hold it together, man. Wait, you don't have an ashtray here? Never mind. We're gonna keep it right here.
I could grab one.
No, you're good. Here we go. Are you ready? Story time. So let's start off in chronological order. Let's start off. You may have heard this on episode or season 1. So 5 years ago. If you've been a fan that long, I really appreciate you. I mean, obviously you could have watched it yesterday and just found me a week ago, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Oh, YouTube friendly lighting. Oh, the table's a little higher because my chair's lower. Look at that, huh?
Shout out to the homies at Raw.
Shout out to Raw. Here we go. Oh, hiding it behind the mic. Ooh. Oh, you see our little homie gremlin right here? Hard.
He's been needing to be on set the whole time. I damn near wanted to put him at the table.
Yeah. There's a few times, you know he's our homie. Are you ready? I'm going to stare into your soul here. Here we go. Don't get upset. This is a long time ago. My mom doesn't suck like that anymore. And she was a kid. I was also a child. I was a child raising a child. I'll hold it against her. But I did get a great story out of it. So sit back and get ready. And remember, don't hate her. She was young. I was a child. Here we go. Boom. Let's start it off. I'm a kid. I've told you about this before. My mom's friend. We're at a friend's house in LA visiting. We're from her. We live, in Merced, obviously. I'm about 5 years old. My mom walks into a room with her friend. We walk into this apartment and she goes, "Oh, meet my friend Robert." And my mom and him looked at each other and I was like, what is going on? Why are you guys staring? They met that. I've never seen anybody fall in love with somebody immediately. It was the weirdest. I'm like, why my mom looking at that guy like that? Why is that guy looking at my mom like that? What is happening? They were in a living room just staring at each other for 5 seconds.
I couldn't picture your mom falling in love with a guy.
Mom's a jerk. And anyway, a week later, we moved in with this man in Los Angeles. She said, "Hey, I've known you for 4 days. Let me move both my kids in with you." No, I'll pay half the rent. Are you cool? I don't know. I've only known you for 4 days. Dumb. What a dumb person. Okay, here we go. If you don't have kids and you fall in love with somebody, you want to take the chance to go live with them, do it. Not when you have 2 children and their dad's like, "Yo, I know I'm on drugs, but I would like to see them." Continue. My dad didn't fight her at all, so he was on drugs. Anyway, we move over there. This guy Robert sucks. He sucks. He was cool, but he was so weirdly strict about nothing. Nice, never hit me or nothing because I would have murked him. My mom's not gonna let that happen. You touch me, I'm gonna tell my mom. She isn't. You're both done. Like in Natural Born Killers when when Juliette Lewis ties up her mom. You never did nothing. Exactly how I would feel. So here we go. He sucks. Boom. I didn't know, but my mom had a rule. I won't say what she said, but basically it meant do not step foot in my room unless I tell you. I don't care if you need help. Knock, kind of thing. I didn't know my mom and him were tweaking. She says she wasn't tweaking, but at the same time she says she stopped doing drugs because of this story. So it contradicts everything on earth, and my memory is pristine, and I wasn't on drugs. I know my timelines. So at the time, my mom was on drugs, and I didn't know, but Robert was a meth head. I had no idea. I didn't know they were on drugs. I just know he always smoked cigs, box cigs in the house, cigarette. I had asthma. My sister had asthma. There's box and cigs in the room. It stunk. Okay, cool. They boxed cigs. Who cares? But my mom, when I was a kid, you guys got to remember, my mom was so mean as a child. You walk on the eggshells, right? Even though she liked me, I never really got in trouble because I was always so on top of don't make her mad, don't do anything bad. And that's where I got the politeness from. child abuse. I was like, I'm polite now. Like that's where I got it from. Like, or she'll kill me. So I'm going to be the politest kid on the earth. Anyway, like I know, do not go to that room. You don't go in that room. This is the same house that I pissed in the corner and blamed it on Robert's cat. And then my mom believed me because she's on drugs. What kind of cat can lift his leg up and piss 3 feet in the air? You tell me. It's a girl cat. Anyway, that's the same apartment. Anyway, so I had bunk beds. I don't know if you remember, I had bunk beds. And in this story, I have bunk beds. Me and my sister share a room. My mom and Robert do what they do, don't know what they do. Once they go in that room, you do not bug. My mom comes out, she's always mad. She's always mad. I didn't know my mom was super bipolar and had like postpartum and was depressed. And I didn't realize that. You know what I mean? Like her and my dad were just fighting each other for 5 years. And she met this guy who was on drugs. And she was 22 or 3. Like, I get it, man. All right. He had some problems, but I didn't know that at the time. So all I know is my mom's mean. Don't go in that room. Do not knock on that door past a certain time. She might fly out. You know when you open cages and bears fly out immediately? That's how I imagine her opening that door. And I'm like, I just don't want to be the other side of that door. My sister challenges her all the time and gets her ass beat. That's not me. Anyway, my sister's real mean to me too. Super mean to me. And I'm about 5. She's a year and a half older than me. Continue. Here we go. I'm trying to set the scene for you so you know why I didn't do anything about it. Because I was so deathly afraid that I would get beat worse that I'd just take the loss. Take the loss. I was 5 contemplating should I try to get myself saved. Because I was like, I could die. But I also could die if she... I'm just going to sit here. And it was sad. Like, and if I think about it now, like, damn, that's really sad. Like, that's a horrible movie scene. I laugh because I'm like, damn, that kid was abused. Oh, shit. And it's me. So it's more funny. Like, damn, fool. You didn't let that stop you, did you? Huh? Oh, my mom and dad. Who cares? Make fun of them. All right. That's the only way to cope. So I'm on the top bunk, obviously, because I'm a bitch. I'm the little kid. She gonna punch my ass. Get on the top. I hate it on the top. Why? Everybody in my family knows if I fall asleep on your couch, you put cushions next to me because I will roll off and smack my face. I just have the wildest dreams my whole life, and I would get up and fall, smack my face. I would hurt myself all the time. So if you were an adult, you knew Thomas falls asleep, make sure you know he's not gonna hurt himself. I would fall all the time. So they gave me the top bunk with no guardrail. Hell yeah. So I would put 2 pillows on the side of me so I wouldn't roll off my bed in my sleep. I was 5. Put me on the bottom. Get me safe. Anyway, setting the tone. Bunk beds, right? Bunk beds in the corner. The window's right by the bunk beds. But where the bunk bed touched the wall, there's no window. So the window's right next to the bunk bed. I'm trying to set the scene for you. Bunk beds, wall, door to leave. And then right at the foot of like the head of my sister's bed. So where my head's here, up here, her head's on the bottom bunk. Obviously we're laying the same way. Picture it. So if she opens her eyes, she's going to see our toys right here. She's on the bottom bunk, like our toy shelf. Like we have one little box of toys. So if I look over the edge, the box of toys is by my head. My feet are where the door's at. Small room, trying to set the scene so you know what happened. I fall asleep all the time. I know when I'm about to hit the ground in my dreams. I'm like, damn, I really hit the ground in real life. I fell again. So I put pillows there because I fell off my bunk bed once and it wasn't fun. So this night, remember, I'm like Aladdin before he gets the genie. I'm just like, I'm trying to survive out here. There's 2 crazy bitches in this house that want to beat my ass constantly. And there's one tweaker guy that wears tall boots, and he dressed as Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show, Sweet Transvest. He dressed up as him on the first Halloween we ever had. We were walking down the street. Somebody egged him, and he ran after them as if he was going to catch them. He went blocks. He chased them for blocks in pantyhose, basically a little thing covering his dick barely, tights, long boots, 6'3", with a family with him. Turns out he was gay. That's why my mom left him. Continue. I thought so. I was 5. I'm like, are you sure this guy is not like, because Tim Curry and Rocky Horror Picture Show, he likes guys. Like, I've been watching these movies since I was a kid. Confused the shit out of me, but continue. 2 bitches that want to beat my ass and Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show I live with, all right? I'm on the top bunk because I went to sleep. My sister's real mean, setting the tone. That, you know, if I jump off or where my head is a toy box. This toy box are the old, not plywood, but like the thicker plywood, the particle board, but like the thick ones, right? Old school, like it has edges on it, has corners, like the rounded corners, but they're still sharp, but they won't cut you. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like the edge of a hardwood table, but like the inside was particle. It could break off if you smacked it as an adult. But a kid, I could never break it. It might as well be a brick. So I'm sleeping. Sorry for this long intro. Get into it. Tighten it up. Here we go. Story time. I'm weightless. I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, I'm falling off my bunk. I'm mid-air falling off my bunk again. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't get hurt. And like all these things are in my head. Remember when with Buzz Lightyear's falling? We'll go say. That's how I was falling off my bed. Just shit. And I'm seeing the ceiling get farther. I'm like, oh, come on. And I just feel death. I hit my head on the corner of the toy shelf. But like the dip right here, Marty, one of them's from that gun. This top one is from the shelf. I can still feel the groove. Like it dips. Look at that. Mm-hmm. It goes in almost half a digit. It's weird, bro. I cracked my head basically open. Smack my head. And you know, as a kid, when you hit your head or you hit your head on the ground, you get that, oh, I got water up my nose in the pool. You get like that. I got that big stinging up water up my nose feeling. Water in my eyes. I was like, I'm going to cry. Like I'm a kid. Like I'm hurt. I'm going to cry. Like I was like, but I hit. And as soon as I cracked my head on it, I hit the ground. And I just laid there and I was just, am I dead? Can I move? And I just laid there and was like, I don't know what to do. And I just started like tearing, trying to be quiet. I was just tearing like that. And I touched my head. And right when I did, there was a little bit of blood, like that sticky blood. And I was just like that. You know, as a kid, I'm a hypochondriac, man. I was a kid. I was just like, oh my God, my head is open. You know, I'm sitting there on my back just tearing. And then for some reason, I was just trying to pass the time. And I played an episode in my head of Fresh Prince. The driver was drunk. Remember when the kid gets hit by a car and Will Smith drinks, passes out, and has a dream about the ghost? Mm-hmm. That's the episode that was playing in my head. No idea why. I got like halfway through and I was like, I got to get up. All I did was watch movies as a kid. My mom was a drug addict. So there's little...
You're 5, we're saying.
Yeah. I was about to be in the first grade, I think. Or maybe 6, because I'm in the first grade. For sure, yeah.
My daughter Emmy, who cries 10 times a day over nothing. Like,
oh, bro, I cracked it so hard. And when I touched it and I was just playing them, I was trying to fall asleep. I didn't want to get up. I was scared. I didn't want to yell. It was late. And then I was playing the Fresh Prince and I was like, get up. What if something's wrong? I don't know about concussions. I'm 5. I just know like I hit my head hard. I should tell somebody. And I like, and right when I tried to get up, I was like, oh, my head was kind of like, dizzy. And I could feel the bump getting, it's weird that I got a bump, but now there's a dent. How does that make sense? So, I go like this to Sheree. No, on my back. I lean over and with my right hand, I'm like, Sheree. And I know, don't wake Shereen up. Don't even talk to her. She don't beat your ass. She's just mean. She doesn't like me. I'm like, Shereen. It's what? I was like, I fell off my bunk. I hit my head and I'm bleeding. Shut the up. I don't give a shit. And then she turned the other way. You might want to bleep that, but. And I remember I started crying. And I was like more hurt than hitting my head. I was like, bitch, are you serious? You don't care about me at all? And I didn't want to stand up because I felt like this. I felt like, you know, when dogs eat the weed by accident and memes are like this. My dog ate my sack. That was me. I felt like I was like on a ride but I was like that. It's like I can hear my blood in my head. It was very odd. Like I could hear it. I don't know. So I was like that, just tearing, like, oh, when we get older, I'm going to get you. I was just like thinking, what? I would kill somebody for you, bitch. I was just like, are you serious? I sat there and I looked at her for like 2 minutes, like, I'm on my own. I was like, I got to tell my mom. I was like, I'm too hurt. This hurts. And I didn't want to stand in case I fell, so I army crawled my ass out of there. And I remember I was army crawling. This is after I had pissed, actually. I'm army crawling. And I remember thinking, like, damn, I really pissed in that corner. Going past the door and, like, looking, there's cat hair. And it's like, oh, I hate him. Because he had cats and shit. It's like there's cat hair all over our stuff. And I'm just like that. At least there's dogs. My grandma's. I hate cat hair. I'm allergic to cats. Anyway, I'm army crawling. So out my door, it's an apartment. You know, when the doors are almost touching, like you go into this door, you come out your door, oh, the next room's right here. You know, the next door is right here. You could basically be in your room, reach out and open the door next to you, right? Apartment doors, like the corner. So I'm getting out of my door, I open my door, I open it, I crawl, and I'm contemplating, like, it is late. Is it worth her getting pissed and beating the shit out of me after this happened? Or should I just tough it out and wait for the morning? Like, I didn't know what to do. And I remember, guys, all of this, man. I'm like arching. Remember like in PE where they do the arch, the trunk lifts, lay on your stomach, lift your, that's what I basically did to knock. I did that and I went, I'm not going to knock. I was like, no, she's going to beat the shit out of me. I'm like, I'm not gonna knock. Why did it make it worse? And I'm like, but I am hurt. Maybe she won't be mad because I am hurt.
Were you like dripping blood everywhere?
No, when I touched it, it got like that stickiness. So it's like blood splatter, like not dripping, but when you scrape your knee, it's not dripping, but there's blood when you touch it. Yeah. One of those, like I hit the wood and it scraped me when I hit it because I slipped off. I hit it and slipped off. And it's like particle on the edge. So it's not smooth and it kind of like
brush burn.
Yeah, it burnt me. But me, I don't know that. I thought I cracked my head open. So I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do this. And then I was thinking, but I am hurt. And then I fell asleep deciding. So I fell asleep like on my face right in front of my mom's door. I didn't know I fell asleep. I was contemplating. I was just laying there like, what should I do? I'm just like tearing. I was just so upset. Like, I want to go back to Merced, dude. I hate it. Like, I don't like this. My grandma wouldn't let this happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, my dad wouldn't do this. He wouldn't let this happen. Why am I here? I was just like, just pissed off. And then I remember I'm like that. I wake up to, oh my God. And I wake up and I'm like, you give a shit about this? I was more shocked, like, you care about this. It's kind of sad, actually, but she looked at me, she's like, what's wrong? And she touches my head. There was a huge knot. She's like, what happened? And I explained to her, like Ralphie after he beats up his little nemesis. I'm just like, and then I fell. Sheree told me to shut up. And she's like, why did you knock on the door? I'm like, because you're going to beat me up. She's like, what? I'm like, you will beat me if I touch your door. She's like, but you're hurt. I'm like, but you're going to beat me up. I said, spank me. And then I remember she like teared. And then we moved a couple days, like a week later, we moved back. She was like, I'm leaving.
Did that do it or was it something
She said
else?
she stopped doing drugs. She said, because she's like, she felt like such a piece of shit.
Wow.
She's like, I didn't do drugs at all after that. And that was it. That was like 25 years ago.
That was the finale of it all?
That's what she told me. And then I talked to her about this one. She goes, I wasn't doing drugs with Robert. I'm like, but you told me that's how you stop doing drugs. I think you were on drugs. If you don't remember a pivotal point in your life.
If you remember anything, it's when you stopped.
When you stopped. Why? Because my child was more afraid of me than dying. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm just like so into the story. Sorry.
Yeah, that's horrible. I'm thinking of my kids, like how insane it would be.
I think about that all the time. Like, damn, dude, I'm a little tough-ass little kid.
Yeah.
Or I was just like, what am I gonna do about it? I wasn't tough. I was sad. You know what I mean? Like I was sad, but like, what am I gonna do? The next morning, I got up and went outside. Like,
yeah. We saw.
What am I supposed to do?
We saw this movie last night with the kids where the main characters of the movie are characters, but they're the kids' emotions.
Wow.
So each emotion is inside the kid's head playing a character.
That's cool.
So there's like joy and embarrassment and anxiety and rage, and they're all these different like characters and stuff. But it was actually a really cool way to kind of get kids to think about it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
God knows what your characters were going through in that moment. Like, how does a kid talk to themselves through a situation like that? Is
boredom
horrible.
I talk to myself all the time. Nobody's playing with me. I was by myself. So I would just like recite shit, and that's how I think I have a real good memory. I would recite movie lines to myself and songs. I could play a song back like twice as a kid, 3 times, and memorize the whole thing. But I would do it all the time. I would look at posters, go. I'm looking like, God. Like the street signs, I learned how to read. When I'm truck driving with my dad, he'd be like, read that sign to me. Read that every single sign. Read it. So he was an educational as drug addict. So, but it is a little wild.
At least it allegedly stopped her from tweaking out and stuff.
Yep. What is this one? Oh my God. I need some water. Just taking a moment from the episode to talk about our longtime sponsor, our longtime friend, and a friend of your balls. Shout out to Manscaped, guys. Once again, remember, go to www.manscaped.com. Use code YOLA at checkout. That's 20% off plus free shipping. Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Remember, guys, we've been here since Performance Package 2.0. It's graduation season, guys, and the lawnmower has now graduated to 5.0 Ultra. If you want to be a part of the smooth sack summer and not the dirty dick club, then you're going to go to manscaped.com and use code YOLA at checkout, or click the link in the description. 20% off plus free shipping. The beard oil, the clippers, there's shampoo for your beard. There's 2-in-1 shampoo for your hair. There's cologne, there's ball toner. Just go to manscaped.com. It has everything. There's underwear, there's travel cases, there's deodorant for your balls and dick. Smooth sack summer. Once they get a load of your sack, they'll never go back. Also, remember, with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, there's 2 free gifts, the Manscaped boxers and the travel bag. Thank you to everybody that support Manscaped, because they support our show. Thank you for supporting the brands that support us. Remember, manscaped.com. Code YOLA is 20% off plus free shipping always. Hey, what's up, guys? Taking a moment to talk about one of our sponsors, and this is MyBookie. Click the link on the MyBookie under this video. That's going to go right to our landing page. In that landing page, you can take advantage of this deal. Now, MyBookie is matching you first deposits up to $1,000. Whatever you bet, they will match it. So if you feel like placing a $1,000 bet 500, it's going to be 1,000 because they're going to match your 500. Remember, click the link in the description underneath this video. On top of the $1,000 matching, you get a $10 bonus chip. And I know $10 is not a huge amount, but you can turn it into that. It's up to you to turn that into something to take home. Yes, it's not just betting on basketball and UFC. There is a live casino at MyBookie. On top of that, UFC 303 is coming soon. I know we're all disappointed McGregor is not fighting in this one, but Alex Pereira and Yuri Prochazka, I hope I said that right, Yuri Prochazka, this fight is going to be awesome. Marty's a UFC guy, so he updates me on every single fight that's coming. Remember, you can go bet on this fight if you want to. On top of that, the Celtics just won the NBA Finals. Congratulations to everybody from Boston that's happy, but congratulations to everybody out there that bet with MyBookie on the Celtics. If you're going to bet anywhere, make sure it's MyBookie. You can bet anywhere, anything, anytime.
Well, that's pretty horrible and intense, and I'm pretty sure your kids aren't going to have to go through anything like that.
I can't wait to do that to them.
The whole point. I can't wait to push them out of their bunk bed.
The first thing I'm going to do is like plank. I'm going to throw you off, hit your head. I'm going to run away.
You're definitely, I mean, I've bashed my kids' heads a couple times accidentally.
Oh, Marty, you got to be quicker with the accidentally after that. That was nuts.
It happens.
Okay. That was a story. Let's break it up a little bit because I got many stories for you today. Break it up a little bit and hop into the news.
Okay.
Are you ready for this? Yes, I see the joy in it. I see the positivity. But damn, bro, I've almost like not made my rent man at times. I've lived in some like gross, rancid ass places. Like what? The city of LA just finished this $165 million building. $600,000 they spent on each unit in this building, and it's for the homeless. They are like studio sick lofts.
So how do you live there?
I think if you live outside, like, yo, you want a sick ass apartment? There's a computer room, a cafe, a gym. I wrote this down: a computer room, a cafe, a gym, a library, an art room. This is all dope. But like, I know mad college students are right now like, damn, bro, I'm about to live outside.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you?
I mean, like, what about low income dudes that are like trying and struggling? I get it. Let's help out the homeless. I understand. But like, let's flip flop the dorms. Like, yo, you guys stay at the dorms, and like the guys that are trying to help the society eventually one day, that are going to do something really cool, that are still here. Let's let them get the $600,000 apartment.
This leads so much right into a story that I was gonna talk about.
But it's great they're helping the homeless. I understand completely, dude. That's great. That's amazing. Did you have to go designer? 165 million renovation.
Like, there must be some sort of program it's like a rehabilitation thing to try to get people.
If this is a rehabilitation place, I totally get it. When you're trying to get clean, you see your apartment, like, damn, I can do this. Look at this. Look where I'm at. That I get. If it's rehabilitation, but is it? And this is the thing. I looked it up. Is it going to be for people just to pass through, like filter in? Is it a nightly thing like they were doing at the Cecil, where fools were dying and shooting up all day? Is it going to be a dorm where you can just get high and do drugs all day? Is there going to be patrol? Is it going to?
It could very easily turn into a city.
Scene. Yes, it could turn into that apartment down there. They steal people in there. I have my homie when they never can. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be those. It's gonna. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, wow, what a budget. What a budget.
Yeah. I mean, there's. You got to do something.
Million, you could have built a lot of tiny homes somewhere else, easier manageable, instead of places with elevators and cafes and gym rooms and art rooms and libraries.
Like a luxury condo. Or
it's like a luxury condo, which is, I mean, I get it, dude. That's cool that you're helping homeless, but wow. There's a lot of fools that go into USC on a scholarship that their parents cannot help them, and they are working 4 jobs. You know what I mean? Like, I worked 2 jobs, and I was selling weed just to pay my rent. But I mean, obviously, after I started moving packs, I was making more money. But that's besides the point.
Now,
Marty,
this is too much. I mean, this news story just happened today of a 19-year-old USC student in a frat house.
Oh, he was in a frat.
Yeah, he's in a frat house. There's a homeless dude that is robbing cars at the frat house. So the dude sees him robbing his car, goes and confronts him. The homeless dude robbing his car threatens him with a weapon. The dude defends himself with a pocket knife. The homeless dude doesn't end up making it. And now the dude's in jail with a $2 million bond as a 19-year-old USC student. And you go and look at the guy's page, his LinkedIn and stuff. He's like, seems like a super upstanding citizen who like helps out the youth and does a bunch of positive stuff. This dude was in college. He went to stop somebody from breaking into his car. Then now you're in a self-defense situation. The dude starts threatening you, and now you're in jail in LA. Like,
I mean, I can see both sides. Like, yo, he's just breaking the car. There's no reason for somebody to pass away. Also, was he trying to get me and I just stopped him? Probably. Yeah. I don't see the student coming out and go, he's robbing me. Like, what? I don't see that happening.
It says in the report that the homeless dude said that he had a gun.
Had a gun. I saw that too. The guy said that he had a pistol on him.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the scenario in life where you bust out the pocket
knife. If this has never been a more stand your ground moment, we need a California stand your ground like Texas has.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
it's reasonable. All right, you win.
In a city with so many crazy homeless freaks running around doing all, like, God knows what, you would think like it would back the regular citizens when something like that happens.
Also, I've met a lot of homeless people that are very cool, super dope. I don't know which one is super dope and which one might stab me. I don't want to get too into it and get this flagged, but last year, a dude walking to his car in downtown got speared and died. Guy made a spear. Killed this guy to rob him. Homeless guy. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, they're all bad. No, not at all. Some of them just are down on their luck. Some of them might not be homeless tomorrow. And they're just down on their luck. They couldn't do it. And they got a little problem. Or maybe they're just like, yo, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm going outside. I don't care.
Everything you basically plan, you got to kind of take that into consideration. Like, all right, well, where is this? Because like it's such an issue in LA.
It's like, damn, dude, this kid's at a frat. Just trying to stop you from robbing him. I don't see why you should be in jail. But anyways, I get that. It has to be that way until they figure out what's going on. But wow, that sucks. I did see that this morning.
Yeah, really sad. I don't know. I think I've heard of like them deciding at the scene like, oh, this was self-defense. And the guy kind of goes.
I'm just gonna be like that. Self-defense, man. Come on.
But we'll see. I mean,
that sucks.
It definitely sucks. That's why, I mean, you should just not even go out and confront the guy if you see something like that going on. If you're
to each their own. If I see somebody being active.
I mean, that would be my advice to somebody.
Oh, yes. This morning, someone stole a Maybach out of my community from someone's house. Mm-hmm. And it's the guy that used to live right by me. The one I was like, dude, my neighbor just got one. Gone.
Like, how
he leaves it parked outside.
Oh.
But how do you steal a car with so much technology? I think he was like, this car is too much. Hey, homie, steal this for me. I'll give you some money. I'm going to get this insurance money. I don't need this car. I already lost depreciation. How do you steal one of those things unless you're a monster? Was Vin Diesel with him? Like, is this Fast and the Furious 12? How do you steal a brand new Maybach? That's crazy. That's so much technology to stop it. Mm-hmm. There's a button I can press so you can't get towed. Did you know that? I have an anti-tow button. All my wheels will just lock. Won't axle. Nothing moves. You can't get. Oh, dude, it will just.
God knows they can track it.
Of course. So he must have turned it off. Went, bro, steal this, please. I've known. How would you say that?
You heard about.
I heard about from allegedly people I know personally in my family have done this, and it works. And when Rocco was a kid, he used to smash every burrito he ate as he ate it. And Marty, you do the same thing with joints. That's so wild. It's blunt hold. You hold it by the joint, and it gets all dipped. That's why it gets loose, though. Just heads up. Hold it by the tip. Oh, I don't remember what I was talking about.
One of your close family members actually.
Yeah. Basically, just like, yo, steal my car. I'm gonna go into the roller rink. When I come out, I'll make the report. And he's like, bro, I've done it 4 times over the course of 25 years, and it's never not worked. Allegedly, from somebody that I don't even know. But yeah, he does that shit. That's crazy, dude. Yeah. So also, I don't watch a lot of podcasts, right? But I watch a lot of podcast breakdowns, podcast clips. I watched a podcast recently, like almost all of it. I totally get why YouTube flags us. I totally get why they restrict us. I totally get it. I get it now.
Just by watching other shows.
Just by watching other shows. And I'm like, you guys are the dirty comedians. This is very mild. Mm-hmm. I get, not saying that their content's dog shit or like not hard enough, not at all, but I get why they're like, yo, stop talking about that. A lot of the topics we have are not YouTube friend. I get it. I totally understand. I get it now because.
Is there anything you were watching in particular that made you think that?
I was watching Too Lazy to Try, Podcast Cringe, Jamari, I believe his name, Jamari. I watch all these podcast breakdowns. They're just like showing clips of this podcast and that podcast. And I watched like 40 minutes of one the other day of somebody else's like actual show. And like Dirty Comedians, I'm like, this is not like wild, but it's hilarious. But I'm like, you guys are funny without being, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Talking about that? Like, they would have never talked about, I know someone that commits fraud. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto. I get it, man. All right, I'll tone it down. Unrestricted. Yeah. Here we go. My next topic. Okay. Example. Do you guys ever have a hall monitor? Like at school? I didn't. I thought that was only in movies where you're like, the hall monitor is a bitch. Hit this. I never had that. right? But I did have kids in class that would be like, they're looking at their paper. Like, shut up, fool. Like, they didn't do it to me because I'm slick as hell if I looked at someone's paper. Like, I got to get into college, man. Justify it. I did that one time. I looked at someone's test in the 7th grade and I went, Tennessee Tech, right? I want to go to Tennessee Tech. So
Do what it takes.
I got to get this. I don't know this algebra problem, man. I passed the test because of that. So I didn't go to college like that. But anyway, you know those bitch ass fools. You're like, yo, shut up. Stop. You think this helps? Or when you see people complain online about something you said, and it's like, dude, you're not going to make me stop talking. It's okay. The reason I say that is because there's a place called, or an organization called Just Stop Oil. And they're anti-oil people, climate control, change, protesters, Marty. The people that sit in traffic and block you on the way to work. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Those people, Just Stop Oil. This morning, you know what they did?
I saw this.
You saw it? In case you didn't. This morning they went out and Storytime Orange spray painted Stonehenge. You know Stonehenge? Like when you used to play with dominoes and stack them and put one on top. See, Stonehenge, just the rocks in a circle.
So random.
Hey, you know that those rocks in the middle of Scotland or wherever the hell it's at? I bet if we sprayed them orange, we're going to go electric. I think this whole country's going to go electric. The delusion and mental health problems you have to think that is going to change something. That's like a bitch going, my boyfriend always cheats on me. He beats my ass. But if we had a baby, I think he would calm down and he would stop hitting me. Both of you dumb as hell, delusional as hell. You're those signs on the billboard with the black guy. He might change. He might not. That's you. It probably is you too. So that is you. If you Just Stop Oil protesters, that's you. You know what's crazy? How Just Stop Oil stops traffic because they want to protest while all these cars are idling and burning more oil while they stop the traffic, which causes even more of a problem. That sounds kind of crazy. That sounds stupid. Hey, get this guy's car out of here. Slash his tires. Like, what? How's he going to get out of here? Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, bro, what are you doing? It's counterproductive. You're spray painting orange in the nature. Isn't that worse than you just like protesting? And when you protest with your signs, those are paper and plastic and the pens you make and the paint you make. I want to start protesting Just Stop Oil for the paper that they've been wasting. So I don't know about these guys. They make me feel stupid.
Why don't you go spray paint an oil company or some shit? Like,
Go block the trucks coming out of the oil field or wherever they make it.
Yeah, like
go block the fence there. It's like, yo, I hate weed. I'm gonna go beat up potheads. Why don't you go to the grower or the dealer? Go to his house. It's never gonna stop.
Going after potheads would make sense. To go out to Stonehenge, God knows. The one remote old lady worker or whatever that was there was baffled.
There's probably no workers there. They're probably like, hey, those rocks and grass? Nah, we're good. We're good.
Nobody
put a
knows
camera.
how they got there, but
they drove there in their cars that run on oil and gas. Unless if you're a Just Stop Oil person and you don't grow your own food and you use biodegradable everything, you're a piece of shit. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. They Storytime orange the shit out of Orange Hedge. Stonehenge this morning. I thought that was the dumbest, dude. What was it in, it's probably crazy, but I think it was in I want to say Germany when they did the Just Stop Oil. The fool just ran these fools over. Did you see that?
No.
Just went right through their stop and ran these people over. It was wild. Not a lot, but like he hit some. Mm-hmm. Wow. He was pissed. Or he had to take a shit.
Way to put your life on the line for something.
Dude, it's so odd. Like, I'm going to go sit down and stop you from driving. Just for a little bit. Until I get tired and I go back home in my car.
In effect, nothing. Nothing happened. Didn't move the needle whatsoever.
Here's another thought. What if it's the oil companies paying these people to do it? So everybody goes, I hate oil protesters. Go get your electric car, bitch.
Okay.
I could see that. Yeah. I could see how that could happen. Mm-hmm. But here's a little bit of news for you, all right? There it is, guys. And I have one more thing but I'll bring that up a little later. I want to hop into another story.
Okay.
Are you? Or do you have something?
I got a couple little things.
Let's do those, and then I'll hop in the story because I might just be just dead sweating my ass off.
Well, I read today the Buffalo Bills. I don't know if you knew this, but there's actually 200 teams in 27 cities. There's the National Gay Flag Football League.
Why do they have to be gay?
I have no idea.
That's kind of exclusive. What if I want to join your team?
Specific, right? Like,
I kind of don't like that. We're not stopping gay people from playing football. Why are we stopping straight people from playing in your league? That's not cool.
it's very specific.
That's not cool at all, actually. What the hell? I feel excluded. What?
And the Buffalo Bills are sponsoring the team.
Oh, they put
Buffalo.
the rainbow instead of the red stripe? I like that. That's a kind of a sick way to incorporate. Hold on. By the way, I think that's really cool. Yeah, that they have their own league. Because like, what's wrong with that? Let me in if I want to play. That's bullshit. That's not cool. Oh, I bet you don't suck. Nah, you're off the team, man. You ain't never had sex with no man.
Yeah. Tryouts are different.
Or the tryouts like, prove it.
Yeah.
It's just one horny ass dude that likes football. I'm gonna make a team. You want to join the team? How do I know you're gay? Have sex with me right now. There's creeps everywhere, and I think that's an hilarious skit.
Right?
That's a skit that keeps on giving. Truly, in all aspects. You want to join the team? How do I know you even know you're gay? It's my boyfriend. Yeah, you could just be saying that to get on my team. I'm starting a league. What a skit idea.
Right? I'm gonna have to look into that more because that does seem like highly discriminatory, right?
Totally is. What? Are you saying that you're different? You're not different. You're still football. We're still playing football. You just happen to be a sexual preference or something else. Oh, when I catch a ball and I go, damn, I'm straight. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't play. Like, there's gay football players. Aaron Hernandez was gay. Man was a baller on the field. Murderer off, but baller on. Maybe he was balling on and off field, actually. That was just, I couldn't pass it up, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how that goes in Buffalo. You know, we'll see. It's a pretty like a blue collar alcoholic town. I don't know if they're gonna.
Oh no!
I mean,
I'm sure it's a football town. There's dudes out there that are, but also like
flag football's on the come up.
Flag football's awesome. There's no CTE.
I mean, really, 20 years from now, flag football could be
like the actual NFL.
Yeah, right.
Like we have to sign a waiver. Like you can tackle number 15. He said he can be tackled. Number 4 said he can be tackled. Damn.
Reaching for a guy's like belt is kind of crazy though. When they're running, I feel like
it's
flag
so
should be on their
hard.
shoulders.
No, it's harder that way.
I know, but you're like grabbing all at people and shit. That's why they got it.
No, to snatch that flag. You never play flag football?
No.
Oh, we played it heavy at my school because they stopped us from tackling. We used to play tackle football.
We had 2-hand touch, so you could just hit the guy in the back.
Nope. It was tackle. And they made us do flags. 2-hand touch sucks because everybody touches you right before you catch the ball. Down. I didn't even catch it yet. It's like NFL blitz. Like, don't hit me before I catch it.
It's hard to prove,
cheater.
too. And people try
it is hard to prove.
Hands on top of each other.
Yeah. Dicks. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Gay flag football. I love it. Also, let me in if I want. What the fuck? Go ahead. You have anything else?
Yeah, I think I got another little news story here.
I got another little news. I'm excited today, man. I'm really stoked about this set.
Now, my boy Nate Robinson. I don't know if you're familiar with the NBA
player. I'm sending this to you, Marty, in case my phone dies. Sorry, guys. We're switching up the whole set, so we didn't do our notes the same way because there's no TV on the wall. So we're gonna do the old school. Let's bring the TV on a rainy day. We're gonna on a cart. It'll be right there.
A couple tightening up little improvements to making stuff over time.
What's some cool stuff, man? It's gonna be real cool.
But anyway, Nate Robinson, he's like one of the shortest basketball players of all time.
Didn't he box somebody?
He boxed.
Didn't he get knocked out?
Yeah, he did. It might have been Jake Paul.
I think it was Jake Paul. It was Nate Robinson.
It was. Anyway, he's one of the shorter NBA players. He's like I think a multiple-time dunk champion, though. Yeah. He's an absolute savage.
Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but go ahead.
But he basically, it's weird to see right now. I mean, this dude is a former NBA superstar, and he needs a kidney transplant in order to survive. So he just like put out a post to the world saying basically, if I don't get a new kidney, I'm not going to live much longer. Which is just crazy to see from like an elite athlete. You wouldn't.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know,
That's scary, dude.
To see a guy put out a post like that.
You know what you need to do? Put a $sign at the end of it and go, this is how much I will give you right now if anybody wants to donate your kidney. Do that right. Go put $100,000 on that post and go, you have two. Anybody that's willing to do this, please let me know. And you know what's going to happen? Someone's going to tag somebody on there and go, bro, you need money so bad right now. You should do this.
Yeah.
Done. That's how you solve it, Nate Robinson. That's sad.
Yeah, I know. You never really see posts like that. Like, guys, imagine like what a horrible feeling that must be to kind of just, it's your last. I mean, this dude was in the NBA. I'm sure he's probably burned through so much medical stuff at this point. He's probably been dealing with this for years, dialysis and all kinds of treatments and stuff.
Jake Paul beat up a guy that needs a kidney. That's messed up, man. I'm just kidding. But you can frame it that way. Totally. The internet's insane. It's wild as hell.
So anyway, I just wanted to draw some attention to that because
that's really sad.
Check out his post if you're an NBA fan or even a boxing fan or whatever.
That's fucked up. Are you even a bot? If you like boxing. Damn, that was messed up.
He was just one of those dudes that's so athletic that I think he just probably thought he could just get in there and just, I thought he might do something too, but I didn't watch the whole match. I just remember him violently getting like slept. Yeah.
Wow, that's really, really, really terrible news. I'm going to be honest with you.
So, yeah, wish all the best for him, for sure.
Yo, what's up, guys? Taking another moment to talk about one of our sponsors, and this is Magnum Labs Official. Lab tested, no heavy metals, no pesticides, high potency. 100%, I will say these are extremely strong. A 2-gram disposable literally fits in the palm of my hand. An amazing amount of flavors. Shocking. 100% no additives. Probably the only 2-gram live resin liquid diamonds on the rec market. Also, if you want to stay up to date with everything they're doing, check out their Instagram. It's Magnum Lab Official. Boom, right over the screen. Go ahead and check it out. They're always posting stuff, updates. Marty and I just made our own blend and our own pen with Magnum. We have our own flavor coming out. It's really awesome. Super stoked. Thank you once again to Magnum Lab Official. Go ahead and check them out on Instagram at Magnum Lab Official. Brand new to the rec market. No additives, no heavy metals, no pesticides, 100% lab tested, every single thing, all COA tested, everything. Ceramic interior, all the parts are no metal. There's nothing going on in here. There's no plastic inside. This is the Wild Cherry Soda. Thank you for being here. Have a dope ass day. Oh, wow. Well, wild. That's crazy. What's up? This is a long episode, so let's take a little break and talk about one of our friends, and this is Raw Rolling Papers. Once again, go ahead and check out Raw on Instagram. Just go ahead and follow him. That's RawLife247. Also, if you go to rawgiving.com, you can check out all the charitable things that Raw does. Normal, one of the oldest cannabis groups on earth, Raw just donated 50 bands to him. Why? Because they're awesome. Raw has a lot more to offer than just the papers that you see. There's so many accessories. There's so much fun stuff. Right here, you have a gigantic box of cones, 1 1/4 for everyone out there. If you just can't roll well or you're ready for quick and convenient, cones are the way to go. This right here is a roller. You have machines that will roll your joint for you. They're awesome. Check them out. Right here, we have the Raw Blacks. It's just a very thin version of Raw papers, but thinner than that, ethereals. These are the small. These are the 1 1/4. You know, the little smaller joints. This is the connoisseur pack. This is the ethereal. Shout out to you guys for supporting the brands that support the podcast. Thank you to Raw Rolling Papers, the official paper of the Dope As Usual podcast. Back to the episode.
So iOS 18 is coming out, which is going to be a game changer for the iPhone. Allegedly.
I was like, why does that sound familiar?
It's the new operating system, and it's incorporating.
Is that what it means? Operating system?
Yeah.
Internal, I guess.
Yeah. Mac OS, the Mac's operating system. iPhone, iOS is like the iPad, iPhone operating system, I think.
Wow.
I'm no genius with this stuff.
Nah, I just didn't realize that's what it meant. OS means operating system. Got you. I always wonder why it says Mac OS.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's incorporating new like Apple AI, which is kind of like, I think, its own version of it's Apple Intelligence, its own version of like AI that is kind of fundamentally made to work with Apple apps within your phone to be an actual like personal assistant for you and be able to like predict things about you and learn about your stuff for like the stuff that you use your apps for. You know what I mean? Now, what's interesting to me is for the first time ever, you're going to be able to actually like customize your iPhone, like how Android people have been able to do forever. So you can put your icons wherever you want on your screen. You can change their colors. You can change the whole look of the actual OS for the first time. Apple's always just been like, you get what you get.
That's cool.
That's cool. I don't know if I'll even be messing with it. A couple other things you're going to be getting with the iOS 18. Animations and the ability to make AI images within messages.
Oh, prompts. This.
So you can make an emoji style image or whatever. There's going to be new animations in the text bubbles and all that.
That's cool. I mean,
little things.
Yeah, it's little shit.
You can have locked or hidden apps. So you can lock app with your face if you don't want somebody using it.
So iOS 18 is for cheaters.
Yeah. We've got a little bit of that going on. There's a passwords app, so you can manage all your passwords in one place. So you got home controls in the control center, so you can be locking your doors and using your cameras and stuff right from the control center. Your home stuff that you got, your lights. It's
one of them shits for you. Is that the new feature?
So it's got content aware in the photos, so you can remove people from the background of your photos and stuff. There's a built-in tool for that in the photo.
That's
editor.
pretty cool. That's cool. I like that.
It can transcribe your calls.
I don't want
so
that.
If you want a text version of what you talked about in your
you called
call,
me a bitch 6 times in this conversation. You want to bring it up?
What about like a business call?
Oh no, I love that. That's really cool.
So Siri's fusing with Apple Intelligence now. This is like a Siri update where Siri's supposed to be now more effective and smarter and able to really help you.
Do you have a new name?
No, it's just Siri times Apple Intelligence, how I wrote it here.
Collab. I don't know about Siri. I don't trust her.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think it's going to be available this fall. But, I mean, people geek out on that stuff.
It's so crazy because, like, all that shit's so cool. Never going to use one piece of it. I use it to calls. I scroll. I do emails, and I leave.
There's a couple things I'll use.
Make me a better alarm. Make me a fun alarm. Can I customize, like, a sick, like, yo, wake up. Yo. I would love that. Every morning, boop, boop, boop.
Best alarm clock of all time.
What a sick alarm clock.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that I care about. Other than that,
right?
Bro, I could not. Remove people from the photos. Hey, move left. Thanks. Apple Intelligence. Like, just get the screen, man. Oh, God. Okay, let's go into this, Marty. Are you ready? This is yours.
Thank you.
Oh, that's your lighter.
I did have a little funny little story.
Go first, because I'm about to start sweating my ass off
again. I kind of gave you a little prelude to this. This shit is stupid and silly.
What?
Well, last year I started like taking care of myself as far as going to the doctors. Like before that, I've never gone to the doctors as an adult, just to go to see if you're healthy or not. So I had a doctor and I liked her. She was cool. All these insurance companies bailed out of California. So now I had to go and get a different doctor because now my insurance company no longer exists and I have to go find a different one. Cool. So my doctor was smart. She was cool. I had a rapport going with her. It was cool. I go to this other doctor and I go in and the doctor comes in and this dude, he's an older man. He couldn't look more like Joe Biden. He's an older man. And he's got all this personality. And I realized that I remembered him from, I had seen him before in this horror incident I had when I first moved here. But now, and I'll get to that. What annoyed me though was something annoying first. I go in there, I let these fools first of all, okay.
What?
I have April just book this appointment for me.
Bad start. Continue.
I'm like, I just need a new doctor. I want to go in and have them take my blood to make sure everything's good so I can just make sure I'm staying on top of everything.
Hey, yo, will you suck the blood out of me? No, all right, I'll find somebody else. That's a crazy request if you think about it.
Yeah. So she books me just a doctor's appointment. So then I go there and it turns out, oh, you're getting a physical. I haven't had a physical as an adult, I don't think.
That sucks.
I don't think. So I'm like, okay, I didn't even think twice about it. So then Biden walks in with all his personalities, like cracking jokes. Like he's not like a doctor, like so much.
Love it.
And then we do this physical, and I'm like, bro, I do not need to be naked for this shit. You know what I mean? It's like a physical from like 3rd grade when they used to give it. It hasn't changed. Like I had to get in the gown, the hospital.
Oh, you had a gown.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you're standing there butt ass naked, Marty.
Basically, yo. I mean, but listen, they do the same cough, look left and cough shit they did, and I'm talking to this dude like, bro, this is completely unnecessary. Everything this goes into a physical that involves you being naked and shit, we could have just did all this. Bro, you didn't even do anything. Why? Like, I don't know. I felt violated, bro. We didn't have to do all this.
He just wasn't attracted to you, man. Like, you didn't even do nothing. I want you to suck the blood out of me. Not get me naked and not touch me.
When's the last time you had a physical?
The last time I had a physical where that happened, I don't know if you want to. Maybe
like it
wasn't at the doctor. It was around 700 other kids in a cafeteria, and they pull your pants down and grab your balls for football camp.
Oh God!
As I'm there's like 6 dudes in front of me in high school. I'm like that. I'm in 6th grade. I'm like, oh, this is weird. And I asked the guy, like, do they make you pull your pants? Like, yeah. Like, right here. And like.
Yeah.
Are you serious? And that's exactly what happened.
They did that
right in line in front of every single human in line behind you.
That's how kids get.
Bad man. That's how kids get San Antonio. Essay. I don't know. I was trying to think of another way to say that without getting flagged.
They tried to do that to me on our first essay. Wow. Okay.
Not essay.
Yeah.
Hey, wow. Marty's been chilling with us too long. Together, yeah. He didn't even know the letters anymore. Essay.
Our first away game of college basketball, they tried to do that to the freshmen. There's 3 freshmen. The team full of grown men. They were like freshmen, whatever, on the first road trip game. And my boy Jay, who I went to high school with, they got him. I'm pretty sure. As far as like, yo, they like same shit. They jumped on top of him, stripped his clothes off and shit.
Jumped on top of him? What do you mean?
Like in the hotel room, tried to throw him out in the hallway naked type shit. You know.
This sounds like a trafficking thing.
On some freshman hazing type shit.
Oh, I thought you meant the doctors.
Sorry, I'm on a different.
I'm
relating to you on the sports shit right now.
That I get. I thought you meant the doctors were doing this to him.
This is the sports story.
Football team, like get the freshmen.
They got my boy Jay. They tried to get me. I held it down though, folks. I swear to God, I hulked up. They went at me and shit. And then this dude Darnell goes, "Damn, Marty, you strong as a bitch." I remember. And then I was like, I am strong as a. And then I had
hitting everybody on the head.
I had a Tic Tacs thing. I cracked a Tic Tacs thing and I made a little shard out of it. And I held on to that for the rest of the night. And then they left my boy JB alone because they knew him, I'm pretty sure. And then wait a minute, there was one other freshman, and I think they were scared of him. Me and Jay were the white kids, though.
Marty, I held this little shard of plastic all night. Marty, you're a fool, dude.
Anyway.
No, not anyway. Let me ponder this. I'm trying to imagine, you know when crabs are about to get boiled and they go... But I imagine that's you back against the wall, 3 dudes holding your legs.
There was a bunch of them. I was like down on the bed.
That sounds
the whole time. Sounds horrible.
Sexual,
I'm saying.
bro.
I know. I held my own though and shit. It was some jail shit for
weird,
a second. Bro. Yo, this is 17-year-old me.
Pass it to me though later on, okay? In the season, pass it.
Yeah, no.
Like, what?
I wasn't passing to nobody. I was not getting no playtime.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, damn, he don't even play. Strip him. Oh, he might stab us? Never mind. You're cool, Marty. Rap. Rap
It
Force.
it could have been worse. It was a quick
Of course,
thing.
it could have been.
It could have been way worse. What you went through sounds like it. Fucking
No,
was
what you went through sounds like way worse. I didn't get touched other than the doctor. I didn't have to fight for myself or make a knife.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what you went through was worse. I got to go to like probably McDonald's or something after across the street and walk
I
across
felt
the
cool.
street.
Mine was actually a cool story because I felt cool because I kind of fought him off.
That same line has been said in many prisons.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm cool, man. That was a good story. I fought him off. That sounds everything. I get why we're restricted. I get it. Like I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
I understand. There's a nail gun right there. Just Trent left. I just keep staring at it like that could kill a whole town. That one little thing from Home Depot. Right. Why do they make this?
You can go get that, and yeah, I know that is a good point.
Put them on my hips.
You don't need. There's no 10-day waiting period if you go get 2 of them things.
You ever see No Country for Old Men? You walk around with a little pig zapper or pig air compressor. That's how you kill everybody in the movie.
Oh.
You walk up to him with a little tube, go hey, and there's an air compressor inside it.
Oh,
blows your head out. That's how they kill pigs. The air shotgun, basically an air shotgun.
God.
It's a little tube. You ever seen that?
Oh.
No Country for Old Men. That's this murder weapon. It's there's no bullet, there's no caliber, so they can't figure out how he's getting shot.
It's just air?
It's air compressed. Bah! Blow your back of your head out. It's nuts, dude. You got to see it. It's crazy. Anyway, you fought him off. I saw this Tic Tac. Did you eat the Tic Tacs?
They were gone. Yeah, it was empty.
See, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's when you know. I like to ask questions on certain things when people tell stories because you know right off the bat, like, this fool is not a liar at all. Because, like, no, it was empty. Because the person that doesn't remember or is lying is going to go, I don't know if it was empty. You're going to remember when you picked up that makeshift knife if you had to dump it. You're going to know.
It's true.
And you're going to know, like, they were orange in there.
Because I wouldn't have wasted them.
That's what I'm saying. Did you eat them? That's Marty. I love you, fool. That's why I asked, dude. I'm like, you wasted a whole thing of Tic Tacs? I would have.
Hell no.
Damn, that was a crazy move I just did. That was a crazy move. I almost opened my mouth with the Tic Tacs. Anyway, here.
There you go.
There you go. Paul, there's too many memeable moments here. Memeable moments. Can we write that down for a segment? Memeable moments. Thank you, Marty. Wow. There's a segment.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Mexican memeable moments. I like that. Yeah, Marty, my story is nowhere near yours. All that happened was I was slightly embarrassed.
Okay.
You damn near could have got trafficked. The sounds of it, they're like, nah, he's cool.
Okay, so, all right, back to the doctor's office.
I forgot about that.
Right? So we do this physical.
Joe Biden's got you naked. I forgot.
And like, I'm in this, guys, I'm fucking 6'3". I'm pushing 6'3" these days. I'm in this fucking gown on this thing. I'm talking to this dude. We're having a regular bullshit conversation.
Buffalo Bills, nice hat, Marty.
Like,
I bet you had a hat on.
I don't know.
I can almost guarantee you had a hat on.
So yeah, but then I realized, like, bro, this physical is completely unnecessary. Like, this, you're not even fucking checking anything. What are we doing here? This is not. I felt like they were medically doing something when I had to go get a physical in high school.
Yeah, all they did was molest you on this one.
Basically, gotcha. That's kind of what. Yeah, that's how I felt. So then
Vote for me. That's what he told you.
Turns out he wasn't even a doctor.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It was just a hyped old man found a coat, was like, I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of tits and dicks today. No, there might be cancer in your dick. Pull it out.
Yeah, and
continue.
Not to mention, I'm trying to ask this fool like questions and shit. Like,
where you from?
Like my old doctor, I was able to. I'm asking her medical stuff. I'm telling her about my parents. I'm trying to be healthy and shit. I go and get my blood taken. A week goes by, I don't hear anything. I have to follow up and ask for the results. I remember. I go and read the first thing. There's like all of these different reports on the online thing. I read the comprehensive panel. This is like everything. And it says your glucose is low. Everything else is good. But I'm like, my glucose, that could mean like diabetes. My mom had diabetes. So that sets off. But then the only note is like, don't fast. Make sure you eat 3 times a day. And I'm like, all right, well, I need to know more about this. So, okay. Then I'm looking through the other ones. But then there's find a different metabolic panel. The same test, my name, same date on both of them, but completely different results. On this one, the glucose is fine. But down here, the CO2 is in the minus. But everything else is fine.
Trying to join a flag football team.
So I realize, so then I start messaging them and they're not answering my questions about any of this stuff. And they can't figure out why there's 2 of these different panels. So they're like, yeah, just repeat it in 2 weeks.
I didn't know that happened at all.
And I'm like, oh, so this was just a giant waste of time. What'd you guys do with my blood? And I got to just go give them 2 more things of blood in 2 weeks. You guys just get to waste all, not to mention I spent half my day following up with you guys over this, worrying if I have diabetes and stuff, just to go and have to do this again. So we thought that was funny because they did what they up like the HHC people uploading the wrong results and shit.
So what happened was they gave you someone else's results that might have diabetes. It scared you for a week.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
They gave you someone else's test.
Yeah.
That's all happened. I think it's really funny, dude. That's really funny. Because you just got checked out last year.
Yeah, and I was fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, and like
you're only getting healthier.
I hope so.
I'm saying that you're not gonna like, Sam, I've been eating mad amounts of like stuff that gives you diabetes. No, you haven't. You've been going to the gym and working out and eating better. They gave you someone else's. Okay, look, right. The doctor accidentally sent you the wrong test. They went, oh, wrong test. Send them the right one. Mistake. Easy mistake could happen. Negligent on their part.
But they don't even know what's what.
I get it. Like they messed up so bad. They're like, can you just retake the test? Because we fucked.
Yes.
I get it. And then you brought up the HHC. So what Marty's talking about is right like 4 months after we started, I got a message from this dude on Instagram saying, hey, one of your tests is fake. And what do? Just like I always do, I call John and Claudia and go, yo, what's going on? And I walk them through it and they're like, what? Test is fake. We pay for them. There's no way they're fake. I would love to not spend, we talked about this last time, we spent a lot of money on testing. So it's necessary, but I go, what fake test? And I go in the DM with the guy, or I think it might have been on Twitter or Instagram. I'm like, dude, there's no fake test. Are you tripping? What? And he's like, damn, bro, just because you start a company, you got to like poison people. And I go, what are you saying? Is it a fake test or am I poisoning people? What is happening? And a lot of people are going to, this I've never really talked about too much because it's so annoying. I did on lives, but it's so aggravating to keep bringing it up. But it's a perfect way to clear this up. Especially now that I got on Reddit and I saw everything. I'm like, wow, people really think this. The lab is like, yo, you're fine. We had 100-something SKUs. It's like, no, we gave you your tests. And I'm going back and forth with the guy on the message like, dude, what are you saying? Like, what's going on? You know, I'm doing stuff, so I'm checking every couple minutes. I already called Claudio and John. Claudio's already talking, my business partner, Claudio, is already talking to the labs like, yo, what is going on? Like, people are saying we have a fake test, and they're like, what are you talking about? That's what they hit us like, what? Because they're obviously offended that we would hit them up and go, you gave us a fake test. They're like, you can go somewhere else if you think we're fake test. Yeah. That's how they kind of gave us at first.
As they should.
As they should, because they're reputable and they're a business and they're scientists and we're potheads. Like, yeah, pothead, you think we gave you a fake? I'm a scientist. That's kind of the vibe we got from them. Anyway, hour goes by. I'm still talking. Like, oh, I'm doing something. So I check the messages. Riddled with messages. And I'm like, oh, I didn't respond to this dude. He must be losing his mind. And yes, he was. No, stop responding, huh? Trying to hide the truth, huh? And I'm like, dude, tell me why this is fake. He still hasn't told me why you think this is fake. And he's like, look at this and this and this. And look at the brand name. And I'm like, what? And there's a different brand. It wasn't even our test. I'm like, oh, bro. Why didn't you just say this is not even your brand? I'm like, it's not a fake test. They sent us the wrong PDF file. They sent us over 100 of them. I'm not going to be mad at them. We called them back and sent it back. I'm like, guys, this is not even, it's like treetops or top trees. Some brand, tree something. And they're like, oh shit, that's another company we use where we apologize. And they refunded us for the test, for the hassle. Just that one test. We're not going to all 100. That would be sick. But they gave us money back for one test. And we're like, awesome. Thank you guys for like at least doing it. I go back to the message. We changed the PDF out because we're supposed to. It's not our test. I don't want their fucking their terps on or whatever. You know, I don't want their test on our test. By the way, the test was clean, passed everything. So now the guy's like, you're poisoning people because you're photoshopping lab tests now, Marty. Me. I ask you how to convert a PDF into a PNG. Maybe every 4 weeks because I forget. And last time I wrote it down in the notes. I went, Marty, been asking for 3 years. I'm very sorry. How do I convert this file?
Yeah.
Marty knows more than anybody.
Never opened up Photoshop.
How much? I erased it off I bought it and then erased it off my computer after I bought it a couple months later because I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I'm not going to learn. I try to like, I'm going to learn. Yeah. No, I'm not. Rosie has been. She opened up. She's been trying to teach herself how to make flyers. I'm not good with computers. Good luck to Rosie. I'm not going to participate. I can't do it. So the fact he's like, you Photoshopped this. And I just responded with laughing. Like, if you are a fan for real, you should know Technical Thomas is my name for irony. I don't get it. All right. I don't understand. I don't know how. I asked Rosie yesterday, how do I restart the router? And then I was like, oh yeah, you just unplug it. And then I went to the computer and went, which one's the router? And I had to ask, like, which one's the router? The blinking lights, shit. Because I have like boxes, but it's my PC stuff. I'm like, is that for my Rosie? And then she came and she's like, all right, this is the router. I went, fuck, damn, I thought they were black. This one's white. I thought old routers, computers were black, like the little black squares. Nah, we have a white one. Since when? Anyway, and I'm like, dude, if you only understood how dumb that sentence was, that I opened up Photoshop to alter a test is preposterous. And I just went, dude, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Yeah, switch the lab up on me after I bring it up. I'm like, because you brought it to my attention, dude.
You want me to not fix it?
If I don't fix it, then you're going to hate me still? How do I make you happy? And then I went, you know what? I don't care about making you happy at all. You're pissing me off at this point. Then started posting like, look at all the messages, but not posting like me saying, bro, it's just a test. Like it was just a mistake. There was 99 others that were all normal. They refunded us. And then he's like, I just called your lab. I think it's Marin we were using. I just called your lab. They don't even heard of you. And I went, it is Saturday. They're closed. But you talk to him? For sure. Gotcha. And I went swing and a miss, bro. Nice try. And then all he did was post that on Reddit, apparently, because I started getting a hell of hate on Twitter. And I go, I don't even know how to open Reddit full. And that's back when I, like 2 years ago, I went, Reddit sucks. It's all links. Remember? I was like, that's the last time I went on there, right? And I was like, the Reddit's stupid. It's all links. I can't find it. I typed in Dope as Yola, and it just shows me on something called trees. Tree, and just said like me a keyword or somebody brought me up, so it like showed it. I didn't know you could put search for time, past month, past week, past today. I just found that when I got on Reddit last week or 2 weeks ago. So I'm going back and forth with the guy like, dude, I don't know how to, make you feel like I'm not being a liar, but I'm done trying. You just lied to me and said you got off the phone with my lab. It is closed today. So everyone on Reddit right now that's ever heard that, everybody that's ever said, faked your lab test, suck my dick. How about that? Suck my dick. The man said he called it was closed that day. You know how we talk to him? Because we're people that go to that lab and spend a lot of money. Claudio has the guy's number. It's closed and he still sent us a PDF that day. Why? Because we pay their rent essentially by going there every 2 weeks with 50 new items at $700 a piece. You know what I mean? Like, it's not cheap, man. So I was like, this man went out of his way to get us this PDF that no. He corrected his mistake. It's his fault. But it's Saturday. Like, get us to us Monday, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, he went and did it for us. Sent it to us. We apologize. Here's a refund. I don't think it was $700. It was, I think, at the time, because now it's cheaper because we have so many things going through. And we test every single batch of every single mic. Continue. That's when I was like, bro, this guy, and on Twitter, I'm like, I'm battling these people. Like, are you serious? It's not, and they're like, yeah, I'm poisoning people, fake tests so you can poison and pass off trash. First off, his test that was fake, the wrong one, was a passing perfect test. So automatically, the poisoning should be taken off the table. Their tests were perfect. Our tests were perfect. They probably get it from the same HHC guy. There's not that many manufacturers that are reputable in the LA area or San Diego area. Like, there's not a lot. We know them because we've tried them all out, and that's when we started the company. We went with the best person. You know what I mean? Because Claudia used to manufacture, but we can't manufacture that much. So you met Mark, our scientist. You've been to our lab. Continue. The next 2 days were horrible. I started getting people like dropping like 3-minute videos, like calling me out. And the thing is, the guy was like zooming in on the lab test and like, look, there's clear Photoshop. This is clear that it was covered up and pasted, and look at this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, everything you're saying is so stupid because I'm over here going, I don't know Photoshop. Everything you're saying to me is not real. I have nothing in my heart to hide at all.
I wish I could have debated him and debunked
it. It was so dumb. I did. And you know what he did? Just pretend I didn't say any of that and just kept going, nah, man, you're a piece of shit. And like, people on the internet are so quick to be rude that it's so weird to me. It's like, dude, in person, you would just probably have a conversation like, hey, man, that test wasn't right. Oh, let's talk. I'll fix it. What's wrong? Oh, damn, that's not even our test. Oh, let me call the lab. Nah, hell no. First off, I felt played. Don't give me the wrong test. You're making me look stupid. And that has not stopped for 2 years. I'll get hated in my messages, lab testing, bitch ass fool, faking all the time. They don't even follow me. They never even watched my shit. They just seen it on Reddit and heard that, damn, that's got 15 upvotes, points up. Arrows. Nah, that's got to be true. What about the million people that follow me that know it's not? But I saw one that had like 100 and something upvotes on it and said, damn, this fool faked lab test. What a bitch. It's like, damn, 100 of you fools think that's real? I mean, right after he said he called the lab, I'm like, I'm done talking to you, man. They're closed. You talked to them. Got you, man. So that's what happened. So yeah, it happens. You know what else happened? It happened to Marty about his health. I think it's kind of funny though. Remember when you told me that part? They switched my lab. Like,
yeah, right.
Does everybody think you're a fraud now? Can we go call his doctor a poisoner? Right? What? So stupid, dude. So that happened. That's been going on for 2 years. People have been. I get like 15 messages a week in my DM. Fucking bitch.
Super annoying. When you're spending so much money on the lab test,
selling your soul so you can poison your fans. I get that all the time. Poisoning your own fans. I would not be showing my face if I was the guy doing that, and I'd take my money and run. The fuck? I would shut my accounts off, let the dopest go forever, get the bullshit, and start selling trash and make a shitload of money like other companies do. Claudio and John aren't happy with me all the time. This morning I said I don't care if we lose money. They weren't happy about that because I was talking about a certain thing that messed up, and I'm like, I don't care if we lose money. That has to be redone. I do this all the time. Like, I get it. They're in a business, and you don't want your partner to, the face of your company, to go, I don't care if we lose money. And that's the thing. Like, I don't think people realize, like, I truly don't give a shit. I told Rosie yesterday, I was like, isn't it crazy? Like, we can do whatever we want. We're at the beach and not worried. And we're sitting there, and when the music was playing, I was smoking a bowl, and I was laying there. I was like, Rosie, this is sick. She goes, we used to have $600 rent, dude. I'm like, yeah, we did. That was wild that we couldn't even make that rent. And now we're actually doing it. And then now I'm thinking, if I was a scammer, I would have ran off and not pay this high ass rent and struggle and stress myself out and make new companies and make my face be the face of them if I had something to hide. You know how hard it would be to be a piece of shit and be on the internet? Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the internet because people are nice to me. Yeah. That's why I stayed on it. Mm-hmm. If you're a fan, you know that. Like, that's why I stayed on. I'm like, oh, these people are being nice to me.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
And with people, the niceness overpowers the people that are dicks, and the people that are dicks. Two people yesterday, Marty, were being mean to me, dicks to me on my Twitter. Mm-hmm. Both of them within 2 hours DM me to apologize and said they were having a bad day. Mm-hmm. Happens every week. If you see me on Twitter and people are talking shit and I reply like, it's okay, man, we can disagree, blah, blah. That's because I know that people are just sometimes struggling or pissed off or not having a great day. Maybe they just, got in a fight with their girlfriend, or it could be anything. 6 times out of 10, person DMs me hours later. Oh, bro, I apologize, man. I get it. I was being rude. Oh man, Marty, I should start screenshotting. I'll start screenshotting all this stuff to make comments because people do.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, I've shown you, like, dude, look at this one. Yeah. But yeah, yesterday I'm like, somebody that was always in my likes and like I said something and they got so mad, and I wasn't even trying to be rude, and I was just sitting there like, it's okay. I don't understand where this went, but it's have a great day.
You really sit there and try to work it out with people.
Always, because I don't want people going, man, I watched this fool. All he did was fucking call me I'll call people a dick if once it's to a point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fool, you're a dick. Get out of here. Mute. I'm not blocking you. I want you to see what's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm going to mute you. You can't talk again. But, bro, I'm just trying to smoke bowls and have fun. And sometimes people are mad negative, and it's okay. It's all right.
What are you going to do?
Nothing you can do.
Most people will not take the time to like try to figure it out.
I always will. And I'm just real good with people, dude. Like, I'm very good with people and pointing out, like, oh, right there, this fool's just messing with me. I can tell, like, oh, this conversation is not going to progress. All right, man. You ever see me like, bro, I think I'm done with this conversation. You have a great day. Mm-hmm. Once somebody's illogical and contradicts himself, I know they're just back against the wall, trying to pull at threads. And I'm like, well, they scouted me for the debate class, man. And I told them, nah, I ain't trying to come after school. When I moved to Oregon, this girl, I was not arguing with the teacher, but I was like rebuttaling, like, nah, blah, 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 like that's not the way that works. Blah, blah. I was in art photography class, art class. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. I was just talking shit. But like, also, hey, that's not how that works. I'm the new kid. I was like, no, that's not how that works. Bye. Blah. The teacher said something. I went, well, obviously that's an opinion and that's not a factual statement, obviously, right? And we kind of just stopped. And like 3 minutes later, this tall white girl came up to me. She had like, I don't know if you ever seen Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, but the girl that's always so nice and they tell her, get out of here. And they tell her, fuck off. That girl, she had like a cardigan on. And she came up to me and been, have you ever thought about the debate team? And I went, you mean like arguing? I was just being a dick. I was just trying to be funny. Like, you mean like arguing? She's like, yeah. And then and I'm like, I don't know. It's my 3rd day of school. And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, how do you feel about weapons of mass destruction? This is, it's like when that was still trending. She's like, how do you feel about people having that? And what do you say to this? And I'm like, well, let's talk about both sides. And I told her, and I was like, hey, just open your backyard and make sure that, you don't got no weapons, bro. Just let us see. The whole world's scared. Be nice. And also, if I'm them and I'm like, this is my yard. Get out. No, I ain't showing you shit. Get out of here. Both of you guys are right. But both of you guys have an opinion. Mm-hmm. And I just said it, and she went, how would you like to join the debate class? And I went, all right. So we meet after school. And I went,
you lost me.
I'm out. I'm gonna argue with you that I shouldn't be in here, and I'm gonna give you some statements on why I shouldn't be in the debate team. That's how I felt. Like, oh, you almost had me, bitch.
Were they called the master debaters?
No, they were called, we're super rich in this town. You want to join the debate team? My dad will pick us up in the Beamer. That was how I felt. I was like, ooh, damn, this place is not. Everybody had a nice car. They had in the yearbook, nicest car.
What do you mean?
For the students.
Oh.
Best smile, class clown.
Oh, shit.
Best car, guy and girl. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Best car, Marty. Clackamas High School, Portland, Oregon. Well, Clackamas, Oregon. Isn't that crazy? Nicest car? Oh, shit.
It's so like subjective.
It's like that movie, come on. Freddie Prinze Jr. She's all that. It's like one of those high schools like, whoa. The quarterback of this, he might go to the league. Like, damn, you guys got a real team here. Like one of those, like the cheerleaders are actually like, they're like fembots. They're pretty. They're like the mean girls. What school are we in? I've never seen like schools from 10 Things I Hate About You. Do those schools really exist? It's like everybody's got nice clothes. Everybody's on their phone and there's lunch periods and people drive out of here and there's slutty ass girls. Like, oh God, this is a movie. Felt like 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah. American Pie shit.
American Pie shit, dude. That's how it felt. Like, you guys have ragers. We have parties where everybody has to be quiet. The cops come. Every party you've ever seen in any of those movies, the cops are like non-existent. There's 60 fucking kids outside screaming and no one calls the cops. There's no neighbors complaining. Unrealistic. So,
It's true.
I don't know how we got into all this.
We were talking. It started with this doctor story.
And then how did it weave into what I just said? Why are we here?
I don't know. I do have a little,
There's more?
because I've saw this doctor once before.
This is a very wild. It's like we're taking commercial breaks of us just ranting in the middle.
Right.
Me forgetting what we ranted about. Continue.
This is very embarrassing.
So it's where? Oh man. Okay.
No.
Oh, we got into the agency and the problems and then the test and then we went back. So they gave you the wrong test. You're standing there butt ass naked with a sheet covering you. This man could basically take you down, make you. If you had 3 homies, you have no Tic Tacs. Right. You have nothing to defend yourself
The
against.
only
This man.
time my knife isn't on my hip in life in this damn gown.
Got a gown on and a man with wild hands and a sense of humor. Ooh.
So like, and I mean, I realized that I had seen him before when I got there though.
Okay.
When we first moved here.
Oh, you said you were sick and you had to go see him.
Well, I was sick, yes, but there was multiple things going on. I was going crazy with the kettlebells. Okay. And you can hurt yourself by lifting with a kettlebell too hard.
Oh shit.
You can like strain too hard and you can fuck all kinds of shit up. So you could get hernias from lifting too hard.
Hemorrhoids probably.
Hemorrhoids.
Oh.
You can get a little thing called torsion in your balls.
What's that mean?
It's like,
It sounds like some Dominic Toretto, Fast and the Furious family.
It's-
Torque.
testicular torsion, folks. On the bottom of your ball, there's like a little string or something.
A little string or something.
If you
pull it,
too
Marty will
hard-
talk. Just like a fucking Woody toy. What the hell is happening?
This is how they explain that. I don't know. This is all I remember.
They didn't explain it that way. There's no way they went. There's a ball attached to your string or a string for your balls. It's like a balloon. Just floats there. They didn't say that shit. In Orange County, they told you, so touch that string, you heard it.
You can. All right. I don't know the details of how this shit works, but you can like hurt your ball lifting, basically. Okay. Look it up.
On Google, the string attached to the testicle.
So this was in my most ferocious fitness stretch of up to this point, and I was going
Right when you moved here.
It was like maybe a year after.
So you're kettlebelling.
We're in the park apartments at the luxury park apartments. So I got the gym downstairs. I got the kettlebells. I got the gym. I'm going crazy. I'm doing the UFC classes at night. So I'm really going full fitness. I'm on a run, like a stretch here. But Rogan turned the whole world on to kettlebells.
On it.
So I was trying. I had literal the on it kettlebells.
The gorilla face.
I got the gorilla one. I had the Iron Man.
Yeah.
So I was going crazy, but I didn't have good form apparently, or I was just doing too much too hard. So I got a hemorrhoid.
Wait, not torsion?
And torsion.
I was like, don't bring that shit up and not have it.
But I didn't know I had it.
Oh, so the whole time your midsection just hurts.
So I realized I had the hemorrhoid because if you've ever had a hemorrhoid, it's one of the most hurt. Like I broke my collarbone. I've done ankles, fingers. Like I took a rock to the back of the head, like we were talking about. There's nothing touching the hemorrhoid. It's the worst thing of all time. But I had the torsion too, but I was like thinking like, damn, I might have ball cancer.
Oh.
Because I didn't know what was going on. I knew I had the hemorrhoid because it was literal probably 2 weeks of living hell. And I looked it up and I realized that's what was going on. Okay. So the hemorrhoid culminates. One day I wake up covered in blood.
They collabed. Your balls and butt collabed, and they're like, "Yo, let's make some blood."
The hemorrhoid's a vein. That's what it is,
and it bursts.
And I woke up covered in blood.
What kind of dreams you having? Why are you clenching like that in your dreams? Marty's just like,
that's what happens. That's what apparently when you get one of these, that's what happens. Like,
okay, so you covered in blood.
Wake up mortified, horrified. Guys, I still go to work. I was working in this like little warehouse.
The one where you're doing the phones?
Yeah, printing these phone cases. I had already been at work like the biggest bitch of all time. Can't stand, It's the worst. It's like having a burning coal inside your stomach that you can't get away from. It's right in the center. It's like, it's the worst.
Ooh.
So I was at work and I'm fucking bleeding and shit. And it's like too much to even deal with. And I'm having the torsion, not knowing what's going on. I know this sounds like a lot, but there's more. I had like a flu or something else that happened where my ear got clogged. And I couldn't really hear out of my ear either at this time. Previously, right when we very first moved here, my ear had got clogged with wax and I had to go to the ER and get it flushed out because it was driving me insane. Apparently, I have a little... I'm prone to that or whatever because my ear went down again. Now it was like a year or two later. I'm at work. This is what it like, and I had to leave work to go to the doctor. So this was the most horrible part of like leaving work, driving to the hospital. You don't realize how much you flex your stomach muscles when you're driving.
My back, dude. I can tell you, I drive underneath sometimes. I don't want to.
It was horrible. So I got all this going on. So then I go to the doctor and I get there and it's this dude.
Did he walk in like Ric Flair?
Basically, exactly that type of shit.
Yeah, that's how I imagine him walking.
He's looking at
me, Martin.
I remember being like, I know this. I got so much going on right now. I can't really hear you. I'm trying to explain to him, give him the whole rundown of what I think is going on. And he has we have an apprentice with me. There's this girl. She couldn't have been 20. This pretty nurse girl.
Hey, come in here. This guy's dick and balls are bleeding. Also, there's blood coming out of his ass, speaking to his left ear because he can't hear either. And he's crying.
I was still a rapper at this point too. I was going hard with the music and shit.
Oh no! You know that guy stoic? I cleaned blood out of his ass and balls today, and then I sucked earwax right out of his head. Then I consoled him as he cried.
So, just be clear, your balls don't bleed. One gets swollen. So I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, I have a hemorrhoid for sure. I'm going through literal hell. I looked it up. This is what happens with this. But it bursts blood everywhere, so today's different. On top of that, I think I might have ball cancer. On top of that, I don't know what's going on, but I'm deaf again in my ear. So then, all I really remember that was so, like, the most embarrassing part and kind of funny. It was like, I remember he was like, all right, well, let's have a look or some shit like that. Like, going to check what was going on with my ball. And as soon as I went to, like, pull my pants down, he goes, "Oh, hey, yo." He was fucking with me. Some shit.
What did he say, though?
He thought it was funny. He was like,
wait, he said, "Hey, don't pull your pants down"?
Yeah, like, he was like, and I was like, he was like, he thought that shit was funny.
And what did he say after? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, type shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it. Keep going.
And then I realized I didn't have ball cancer. I had torsion. We figured that out.
And he's like, well, tastes like torsion, Marty. Tastes like torsion. Marty's getting coerced into all of this shit. Listen to this. He's like, tastes like torsion. And that's definitely a hemorrhoid.
Episode title.
Tastes like torsion.
Guys, I knew this was going to be fucking stupid. You're all welcome for this one. So...
Hold on. So he goes, "Hey, yo, messes with you. Pull your pants down. You don't have ball cancer. Go."
There's nothing you can do about a hemorrhoid.
You just like, don't shit so hard.
You just got to ride it out. You just got to ride the torsion out. They flushed my ear out. Big old chunk of earwax comes. They do like a turkey baster in your ear. Flush it out. It was, and then I just wrote it out. They didn't do shit really besides that.
All I got from this story is right here. You ready? Get your bitch ass up and go to work.
Oh, thank you.
That's all I heard.
Thank you. Right.
This was bleeding out his asshole. Dick hurts. Swollen. Balls about to burst. Can't hear. I've been abused in the ear. I can't hear. I see your lips moving. And then he still went to work.
Other people can give you excuses all day long. Come on.
Nah. Anybody that works for us, that's the bar.
You're not feeling good today? Well,
I'm going to cut your asshole open a little bit. I need you to be here.
Hold on. Wait, I haven't got your balls in your hearing yet.
If you want the day off, I need you to hold your breath and squeeze as hard as you can until your asshole hurts.
So, point of the story is, if you're going to lift, have good form, don't do too much, and keep the weight low, high reps.
Love that that's how you educated everybody after that. What a story. Love it. And I love that you have your camera to look into while you tell the story. This is a different vibe. What a set.
Come on.
Love it. Damn, we should have hit the light for your story. Damn it. Damn it. Nah. Next time you tell a story and it's like that, no. That was awesome. There's so many working things.
To cap this off, I fired those motherfuckers today, told them I was going somewhere else. And I aired them all out over annoying me so bad. And
doctors.
Yeah, over these blood results. So now I'm back on the hunt for finding a new doctor.
Back on the hunt. Oh, I didn't fire our lab.
Yeah, they made it right.
Yeah, no, you'd be like, I fired him.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, they were not trying to. They were just like, yeah,
this
do
is
it
your
again.
Health. That's crazy. I think it's really funny to imagine Marty sitting there in a gown, all embarrassed, blue Bill's hat, and then an old man as he comes in the door, just like Ric Flair.
Exactly.
Hey, pull that dick out. Hey, girl, come see this shit. Yo, I love it. Looking like Joe Biden. Oh, man, I love it. Incredible story.
Couldn't look like I'm like
incredible. It was.
Yeah, right.
It just happened to be. He's not even a doctor. He's just down to look at dicks all the time.
Today's news.
Oh, actually, that's one of my notes. No, okay. Incredible. So,
Circle of trust, folks.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about this real quick before I get into a story time.
Okay.
Your guys' blood relative, George Lopez, got heckled off stage. Heckled off stage should not be in a comedian's title of an article.
Did you see?
I watched it.
Okay.
George Lopez, the comedian. Yes, George.
Ralph Barbosa's George Lopez.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you title him. Damn. But yeah, that guy that floats on your screen. That guy? So, him. He's a comedian, as you know. And he was playing, I believe it was in the Central Valley, as Ralph said. Don't quote me, but I think Ralph said it's at one of the casinos, the comedy, the comedy shows. Somebody's heckling him. He stops mid-show. Boom! Can we show a small clip? Boom! Small clip. That's the clip or the picture of the clip, whatever Marty overlaid. All right. He's getting heckled and he's like, come on, man, just stop. He's got a mic. He could just talk louder than them and have security take him out. The fool's like, come on, man, you ruined the show, blah, blah, blah. And just goes and leaves the show. He's headlining.
How long did it go on for?
I don't care if it was 88% done. What?
No, I'm saying, how long were they heckling him for?
That I don't know, but long enough for him to stop and communicate with them. He's supposed to roast them.
Yeah. You're supposed to hope for that.
You're supposed to roast them almost like. Anyway, I just thought it was very odd that he left the show. Mm-hmm. I just thought that was like, damn, dude, they won. You got heckled off stage? That's like some shit you do when you're young.
That's insane.
When you're a starting comedian. Then again, he's probably like, I don't need this shit. I'm not a kid.
There's that.
So I get that too.
You are a comedian.
I get that too. From his side, I get where he's probably pissed.
Yeah.
But also, there's so many people there that want to see you. It's not worth leaving over one person or two people heckling.
Just kick the guy out.
Just kick him out. Hey guys, give me 45 seconds. All right. Hey, what's your name, man? No, they're kicking this motherfucker out. I'll get back to my set right now.
Yeah.
Hey, sick shirt, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Say something.
Granted, you're an older guy. You want to get out there, just do your performance.
I get that.
Totally, and you should be able to. But you are a comedian.
But he's probably, I put in so much work. I'm not getting treated like this.
Yeah.
I get how he could say that too. Mm-hmm. All of those things are true from his side. Also, you're a comedian. You just gotta crush him, or get him, just kick him out. But that's one of the stories I saw. I just can't believe I saw it.
I would think they'd be like hoping people would heckle. Like, I'm gonna like if
I never hope anybody heckle. I'm trying to watch a show.
But I'm just as a comedian.
Oh,
like
I don't know.
I wish a motherfucker would, because I'm hoping somebody does, so I can like unleash all my comedy on them.
Definitely. Never mind. I was like, is paintball assault? I'm so dumb. It has gun in the top. Paintball gun. I was thinking like, yo, what if I just had a homie when we do performances? Like, if you see someone heckling, you just paintball them right in the side of the head. You walk out. Who did that? Get an ambulance. Get an ambulance for this guy. Oh.
Another straight
like I was saying, man.
Drive-by paintball.
Drive-by paintball.
Yeah.
Quick before I get to my story. Rosie's best friend, Monica, her husband, when they were younger, like 19, they were drive-by paintballing each other, like having fights with each other. And I believe they shot at a car. Oh, no, sorry. I believe, sorry, it was my other homie, my bad. They got in trouble for just paintballing each other. My other homie was not my homie, he's an acquaintance, was paintballing random people, happened to hit a jogger and the DA of our town. Oh, dude, I'll ask my homie. I know he knows who it was. I can't remember which one of them actually did it. These fools almost went to prison over this. Mm-hmm. Yo, they paintball. Let's get him. That's the district attorney. What are the odds of this? What are the odds you shoot the district attorney of your town? Anyway, don't heckle. Don't do it. Actually, you ready? When we do our live tour, I'm warning you now. Every seat has the inflatable thing. Mm-hmm. I have a number and I have one of these.
It's on the soundboard.
He's heckling. A17. Explode into the sky. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Ejecto. Exactly. And we're gonna call it Ejectocito, cuz like, why is Fast and Furious coming up so much?
I don't know.
Why is Tyrese? It's gonna have a picture of Tyrese's face, and every time we Ejectocito, cuz somebody, we press that, and they into the sky. Continue. Here we go. George Lopez, make fun of people.
Did you see your best friend Justin Timberlake catch a DWI?
Damn, dude, my blood uncle. Yes, I did. I watched him catch a DWI, and the funniest thing about it, I think it's funny. I know he was just like drunk and talking, but there's a bunch of reporters saying that he can be heard saying to the cop or under his breath, "This is gonna ruin the tour," and the cop goes, "What tour?" And he's like, "The world tour." The cop didn't know who he was because he's young. He's a younger cop.
Oh,
what? Because if you're young, why would you know who Justin Timberlake is? You didn't listen to NSYNC.
Is he not just still super famous to the world?
Yeah, but if you're a young guy, why would you know
Justin Timberlake?
Why would you? He hasn't put out songs like that no more. He's not on the Billboard 100. He doesn't act that much anymore. If you're 23 years old, you were 16, 17 when he stopped. He hasn't really done much lately. So I do get it.
Insane to think about.
Isn't it? It's like, you know who LeBron is? I'm not saying he's a LeBron James. I'm just saying like a huge name. You never heard of Britney Spears, man? Holy shit. It's just a different world. There's so much content. Remember we used to get, now that's what I call music, volume 6. We would wait for that shit to play so I could hear little snippets. But, all right. You could just go on YouTube now. Nobody's waiting for shit. Nobody knows nobody knows, you know what I mean? Like nobody watches America's Funniest Home Videos. That's Rob Dyrdek now.
Yeah.
That's ridiculousness now. Nobody, if you don't know who Bob Saget was, unless you watch stand-up comedy, like even though he's hugely famous to the rest of the world, the younger generation, why would they know?
It's weird.
There's no reason they to know.
Get forgotten so easy and quickly. Is Justin Timberlake one of the most talented people alive, do we think?
Justin Timberlake, I didn't realize how good of a voice this guy has. He's basically Steve Smith from American Dad in human form. He's got that R&B. He's his older Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
They have you guys can sing your asses off. That's why people like you. I don't know if Justin Timberlake plays instruments. I have no idea. He's not like a Chris Brown dancer. I don't know what else he does, but I don't know if he's super talented.
Like a pretty legit actor, right?
I mean, he was in Friends with Benefits, but he was just banging Mila Kunis.
Nah,
it's still funny though.
He's been in a bunch of stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, Black Snake Moan.
He's the
guy that couldn't drive. He's my
Alpha
comparison.
Dog.
Let me take all this back right now. Let me rewind to 15 seconds ago. Justin Timberlake, I should not have said that about you. You are a good ass actor. What am I saying? I take everything I just said back. Alpha Dog was good. He was great in that movie. Everybody was good in that movie. And he was in Black Snake Moan, which wasn't a drama, and I get it. You know what? He is a good actor. I take it all back.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's kind of like Jamie Foxx.
Oh shit, Marty! Don't be talking about Jamie Foxx like that. Jamie Foxx is an American talent.
But I mean, he's no comedian. But he can Jamie Foxx. Do it all.
It's funny. I watched a YouTube video of Jamie Foxx making slow jams with Kanye West last night.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a 6-minute clip of them recording and making it. And Kanye's like, "Oh, so this is how it's gonna go." And then Jamie Foxx, he was talking about how he's like, "I didn't like the song. I'll be honest, until I heard it put together. I was like, what the hell?" Jamie Foxx is hilarious stand-up, hilarious sketch, awesome actor, not even comedy, great actor all around, crushes any movie. Do you know Jamie Foxx does some of the best impersonations I've ever seen in my entire life? He's shockingly accurate.
Because he's one of those people that can
change the face,
look like the person.
He'll change the face.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx might be one of the most talented people alive for sure. Just based off like, oh, you can sing your ass off. Shit, okay. Oh, can you act? Damn, all right. Damn, this motherfucker's funny as hell. Now, if he knocks somebody's ass out in public, Jamie Foxx might take Will Smith's place as the coolest man alive. Because Will Smith took a dive off when he let that guy bang his wife and was like, I'm good, man. Run it.
Right?
Yeah.
Jamie's never been like accused of any weird shit, right?
I have no clue.
I've never.
I don't know. I just know Jamie Foxx is cool.
Like, pound for pound, talent-wise.
Great. Back to Justin Timberlake. He's very talented, but he's not Jamie Foxx, I think. Jamie Foxx is just transcendent.
Jamie Foxx has another layer of like personality and like wit
But I will say this: Justin Timberlake seems like he would be the shit to get high with. He's probably awesome. And as we're sitting there on his beat singing some Creed song, he'd come in with the falsetto, like, ah! I'm like, oh yeah, you're an amazing singer. Shit, hit this, bro. Hit this. Hit it higher. Hit this, and then hit that note. Oh, I would love to hang out with Justin Timberlake. That'd be hilarious. And like, you're out. All right, bye, bro. All right, later.
Hip hop.
Marty never listened to NSYNC. He didn't get that
hip
one.
Hip hop. I was just thinking, like, he had that huge song with T.I.
What?
They accepted. He was like, you know.
It's because he's awesome, and he used to dance good, and he was bagging Britney Spears and went, don't even care about you, bitch. And went and started banging everybody else. And they were like, damn, this motherfucker's cold as shit. Jesus Christ. And that's what happened. That's really what happened. That's it. And he was an alpha dog, and they were like, damn, he's so sympathetic, man. He's a good one of the movie. Cast him again and some other shit. Like Black Snake Moan, like, damn, make him like a little sad at the end. He can't drive and he gets all scared. And they're like, fuck, man, run it. Then he's like, Cry Me a River. Oh my God, who is this? Like, Justin Timberlake's too young. I mean, Justin Bieber's too young. We have Justin Timberlake. He's our generation's Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really thought about that.
Wow. I went from saying, hey, he's not that good of an actor. Damn, Justin Timberlake's actually the man. I got to stop saying shit when it comes to my head and go, let's ponder. Actually, no, he's an American talent.
Yeah, he's a
great treasure.
generational talent.
Generational treasure. And he's on the Mickey Mouse Club, so he's been balling.
And he's been doing it since for like 30 years.
You know, I can't take it back. Take his DUI away. That man was just a little buzzed.
I don't have him all again.
He's just a little buzzed, man. That's all. But yeah, the cop didn't know who he was, which is unreal to think. But yes, that we talked about George Lopez and we went to Justin Timberlake. I have one baby.
Does the world care that Justin Timberlake gets a DWI, or do they immediately forget?
I think it's just the world is real bored, and they're just like, yo, they're waiting for the memeable moments, man. And that's all it was to everybody. It's a meme for about 7 to 8 days.
Of his mugshot.
Yeah. And then it's over.
Yeah.
And then in 3 months you go, Justin Timberlake just came out looking 25. They're going to text pictures of him at the beach with some bitch. And then it's pretty much, that's all you really have to do. Yeah. And then just put some other media in the media. And like, oh yeah, Justin Timberlake. Yeah, that's right. Badass. And they're going to talk about Justin Bieber probably getting divorced, and that attention will be on there. And then like, let's build you up a little bit. I need to be a fucking PR guy.
Right? Hey,
like,
this one's free, JT.
Yeah, JT. Free. Where's Jonathan Taylor Thomas? JTT.
That's a great question.
Whoo! I saw a picture of him. It says, the first spotting of Jonathan Taylor Thomas in years. He is not the teenage heartthrob anymore at all.
Really?
It's kind of shocking. He's just a regular dude. He's a regular dude. But he looks like shorter, fat John Lennon.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's just like a very like.
He really, I mean, he was.
The picture I saw, he had like long hair with the circle glasses. So I say John Lennon. He's just very like normal guy.
Yeah. Bro was the biggest heartthrob in the world.
He's Tim the Toolman Taylor now. He's just some dad.
Yeah.
He's just a dad. You know what I mean? Taking his kids, wearing a maroon with no logo polo, walking down the street like, wow, you're just some guy. That's awesome.
Did he stop acting when Home Improvement stopped?
No, he did a bunch of movies.
Oh.
And then he did one with Chevy Chase. I think it was called Man of the House. I think that's what
it
it was.
Yeah, that was
one?
a great movie.
Shot the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember much about him after that. JTT. Love you, man. And I didn't mean you were fat. I didn't call you fat. I'm sorry. I meant fat to her because John Lennon was very skinny. I'm fat. You're not. Go sit down. Go sit down.
All these fools. Please, God.
JTT. All right. Sorry. On to the story. Oh, my God. I asked you, Marty, and this must have been only on Storytime years ago. We talked about my sister and the first night I drank and her friend.
Yeah.
And you said you don't remember it.
Correct.
That's how I check with Marty all the time, guys. Are you ready? So, this story time takes place when I was 21 years, when I was 20, turning 21. All right? It was the first couple days that I was legal. Went to Santa Cruz like I always did. Went to Santa Cruz with Ralph that just left the building. Ralph, you've seen him in videos, and my cousin, he's not really my cousin. We just say that we're like basically like family. Anyway, my sister moved in with Ralph when she was like 18, and they both work at the same spot. You know what I mean? They both worked the same spot. So I would go there, and Ralph used to get me in all the Jacka shows and all this. That's how I was in the Catalyst, how I got all my stuff signed, where a lot of those stories come from Santa Cruz. It was Ralph's house I was staying at. My sister stays there, but it's really Ralph's house. He's like letting my sister rent a room type of thing. But they work at the same record store, Streetlight Records. My sister works at Pacific Cookie Company right there on Seabright, I think it's called, or whatever. The main road. Anyway, they're in a band. They started a band, and they were tight, actually. They were really awesome. They were sick. They started a band, and they were playing their first show. And I had just turned 21, and I was there for like basically for my birthday to go drink and, you know, be legal. My sister's like Stan Marsh's sister. No, what? Stan. Wow, I'm a dickhead. Kyle Brablowski from South Park, how his sister sucks, Shelly. Wow, I am dumb. It was Stan. Wow, that's crazy. It's Stan Marsh. I'm burnt. Guys, I am very well versed in South Park, and that just happened. Sometimes our brains have lapses, and I just had one. Stan's sister, sorry, Shelly. She's a dick and beats up Stan. And as from the earlier story, you know, my sister was mean to me. The reason I bring that up is now I'm 21. She's 23. She's still mean. We get along more. She's still a dick. My sister's not one to be punked. I've never seen her been beat up. I've never seen her scared. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she's just my sister. She's just mean. And she's like a tough person. That's it. So the reason I'm saying all this is what I'm about to tell you right now is going to shock the shit out of some of you. It's the day, I think I just turned 21 2 days before. It's the day of their first concert. It's going to be at a bar right across the street from the theater, like the old school theater before you get downtown in Santa Cruz when you're coming right next to Burger King. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about if you're from Santa Cruz. There's a bar right there in the corner next to that theater across the street and on the same side as Burger King. I remember getting out of the car. I remember everything like, wow, 21. I'm about to go drink legally. My sister's, I'm walking from my car like, wow. The breeze hit me. I'm like, this is wild. All right, 21. I remember all this because I'm like, I remember when the day I turned the second day I turned 18. I remember I was walking. I remember everything. I'm like, wow, I'm 18. Oh, what the? I'm getting old. I remember all that shit. I'm walking, going to the job placement place, and I was walking in a car. I couldn't drive. I didn't have my license yet, and I was walking across town to the job placement center. I'm like, 18, huh? Listen to my iPod, scrolling for songs, and so I'm like, damn, 21. Wow, walking up, but before I walked up and parked and pondered on my life, we're at my sister's house. And you know what she says to me that shocks me? It's gonna shock you. She goes, dude, like, I don't know, I'm just kind of like, there's some chick wants to fight me. Okay. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't want to fight this girl. And she's like hella mad at me. I didn't even do anything. And I'm like, is there fear on your heart? Do I sense fear in your eyes? Are you scared of her? Wow. And my sister's dick, she ain't gonna tell me nothing. And I was like, and she told me this bitch might be scared. I might have to kill a random ass girl tonight. That's all I was thinking. Like, I am not. You're scared? I'm going to have to handle this. That's all I thought. Like, this isn't good. I don't hit girls, but I'll fuck a bitch up. That's how I felt. Like, all right, don't hit my sister, fool, or you're gonna wake up. Like, I'm not gonna hit a girl. I'm like, and it's my sister, and I was 18. I'm like, you're scared of? Oh, I was 21. I'm like, you're scared? This is serious.
Were you down to fight people over your sister the whole time?
Well, anytime.
Even despite your guys' relationship?
My sister would be so mean to me, ruthless as hell, and then I would try to hang out with her 2 seconds later. I was a kid, dude. I was by myself.
Gotcha. Nah, gotcha.
The worst, man. Like, sucked, man. Anyway, I was like, oh, shit, you're scared of her? Okay. I don't have a picture. She didn't bring up her IG. There's no Instagram yet. I'm 21 years old. You know? So I'm like, okay, weird. A couple hours later, I'm getting out of the car. Wow, 21. What a breeze. My sister's already there doing sound check and shit. So I waited like an hour and then I went. I'm walking up to the bar. Everyone's outside. All their homies. Like it's like 9 at night. You know, it's a Friday night. People are chilling. People are hanging out. Their homies were launching their band. First show they ever did. Ralph, they're like, damn, what is Ralph? Ralph's like the music guy. And like, what are they gonna do? I'm very interested to see what and Shireen, his little roommate. Oh, that's her little brother. You know what I mean? Like it was just very odd. Like so everybody's super stoked to come together and support. Anyway, I walk up and I see my sister. She's like, oh, what's up? I'm like talking to Ralph, and I meet Shireen's other bandmate, and I haven't met Shireen's other bandmate. There's 4 people in the group. I've only met the other one, and the other one's Ralph. So I'm missing one person, the drummer. And I was smoking cigs still at the time, ripping through them, smoking cigs, packs all the time when I was younger. And I'm drinking Grey Goose and cranberry. Why? You want to know why? Because Deuce Bigelow.
Okay.
He orders vodka and cranberry. And he goes, oh, no. How much is for the cranberry? Spits it out and he adds the bill, Norm Macdonald. How about I get this stir stick and I stick it up your pee hole? That's the scene. So I was like, vodka and cranberry. What kind of vodka? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm 21, bro. I've just drank Taka vodka. We're not balling. We drink fifth handles for $17. And he's like, well, what's the top shelf? And blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, I'll take the top, that one. She's like, Grey Goose or Bacar. She said something like, some other one. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I was like, Grey Goose. And I was like, damn, that's expensive. Shit. I was like, all right, cranberry. Nice. I'm drinking my drink like, I'm a grown up. Drinking my drink, chugged it, because that's what I did. Smoking cigs outside, like, wow, sick. My back is to the street, the main street. My back's to the street. I'm standing on the edge of the curb. You know, you've done that before. There's cars parked along the side of the street. I'm like in between cars. If I take 1/2 step back, I'll be in the gutter. You guys know where I'm at. Streets behind me, corner, bars in front of me, 30 plus people outside talking. You hear chatter, people opening beers, blah, 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 all that stuff, you know? People drinking, glasses clinking, smoking. People smoking out of pipes and trying to set the mood. At Santa Cruz, people got a lot of flipped up bills, a lot of tats, a lot of bros, a lot of bald-headed dudes. You know what I mean? Just like a bunch of fools that like rock music, some chicks outside with septums. You know, it's just Santa Cruz. I'm trying to describe this to you because there's a lot of different people. And what do I see? I see this one chick. I see this one girl I've never seen. Obviously, I've never seen 99% of these people. I don't know why my focus hit this chick. And I went, I don't know why. I was attracted to her looking at her. I just saw her and went, smoking cigs. She's about 15 yards this way. So I see her walking up the street. And if she walks past me, she'll be 4 feet in front of me. I'm at the edge of the street. You know what I mean? I'm at the edge of the sidewalk. So there's room to pass. And then there's people drinking on the tables outside. There's a bar you can see in. Everybody's setting up for mic checks. And the mics are getting set up. Sister's outside. Everybody's outside. Still haven't met her other bandmate. So I'm just sitting there. Ooh, damn, that one drink got me. Oh, shit. And I see this girl. And I was like fixate. I don't know why. I just caught my attention. And then my sister's like I said, 5 feet next people. She's like 5 feet in front of me, about 2 feet up. And she's like 2 feet past me, but standing with her friends. Her back is to me. So her back is also to the girl walking up because the girl's walking this way. My sister's looking that way, talking and drinking. And the girl's walking, I pay no mind, looking around. I see her, and she's about to walk past me. And remember, she's like 3 feet away from me, about to cross me. My sister's only 2 feet away. She's 5 feet from my sister. I'm explaining this because I need to explain this vividly. What I'm seeing. I see this chick get about 3 feet from me. So she's about 5 feet from my sister. And she does this. She crouches down. She sees my sister and then does this. Crouches down like that. And I'm like that. Remember in Goodfellas? And when Henry Hill's like, and that's the night. I think Oh, if Morty only knew how close he was for Jimmy killing him, he wouldn't even believe me if I told him. And remember Robert De Niro smoking a cigarette when he decides to kill Morty with the ice pick when he's pondering it? That was me just looking at this chick like, what is that? She squats down like this behind my sister. She's walking up and I'm like, this is the bitch that's trying to fight my sister. Obviously, she's crouching behind my sister, walking up on her. And I'm like that. I don't litter. And I was about to like flick my cig. That's how you know I'm out focused, like litter. I don't litter. And I was ready to flick my cig. And I was like that. Yes. Flick my cig. She gets about 2 feet from my sister and does this. And I'm like, it's her. I walk up behind her and I go like, guys, she's not big. First thing was, you're scared of this chick? Shireen, stomp her. She's tiny. That's all I thought. Like, she must have a knife or known to shoot people, because why are you scared of her? She's this far behind my sister. I'm this far away from her. I do the Johnny Cage slide. Remember when Johnny Cage does the kick and goes, I bolted over there, ducked down myself, and was right here. I was going to lay this woman out. All I saw was this part of her head because she was coming up behind my sister, and I was like that. I'm going to pop her right in that fucking bone, and I'm going to knock this bitch asleep. That's all I thought was like, I'm a fucking woman hitter now. Like my whole life, that's all I hate. Like my dad beat the shit out of my mom. Right? Like I'm not going to hit a girl. Like I don't hit, and my mom taught me how to get them away, how to hold them down so they don't hurt themselves. And we've talked about this, like, a bitch might hit her head on the ground, then call the cops. So you hold them by the forehead to the ground so they don't smack their head. I know all these things. I'm like, I never hit a girl. I promise my mom I won't. And as I'm about to swing, I'm like, oh no. I was like, she'll understand. That's all I thought was, she's going to understand. And I went like that. And this is back when I was lifting. I was 21. I was hitting the gym constantly. I was still benching over probably 260. I was still pretty active. I was like this. And right when I get right here, guys, I'm right behind her. Anyone that's outside of the bar is probably doing this. Is this guy gonna kill her? And I went, and they're like, it's Shireen's little brother. And I'm like that, right behind her. No words to Shireen. Not watch out, no turn around, nothing. I was like, I am going to put this bitch in the hospital. You're gonna try to attack my sister? I bet you I'm gonna be right in jail. I'm going to jail tonight. That's all I thought. Like, I'm going to jail. Now I'm a woman beater. This is terrible, but I'm not about to let that happen. And I was like right here. And I remember everything. I started to swing. And then she jumped up on my sister and covered her eyes. Hey! I got right here. You know when people are like about to, you know when you're walking for something in your house and you're like, oh, I gotta go there. And you try to turn around, go there. You're like, ah! Like you almost lose your balance from the momentum. I got about here. And she goes, hey! And covers her eyes. My sister's eyes from the back. Like, what's up, dude? Not punch. There was no punch, but I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at this girl creeping, and I just went, oh, the smoke's still leaving my mouth. And I go, oh, and I stop. Girl doesn't see me. Shireen turns around. Hey! It's her drummer, but I haven't met yet. I would have ruined the whole show. What, did you guys play your show? No, what happened? Thomas's brother killed the drummer. I was willing to let that happen. Like, I was ready. Like, there's no way the first time my sister's scared and talks to me about it, I'm gonna let her get smacked. Call me whatever you want. I know it was wrong. I understand. As I was winding up, I knew it was wrong. I could have just grabbed her. I could have did anything I want. I could have just threw her, could have went and held her arms. I wanted to hurt this woman for the fact that my sister was scared. Mm-hmm. I was like, what are you doing to my sister that she's scared of you? And my sister's gay as hell. She could have been dating this chick. I didn't know if it was her girlfriend. This girl wants to fight me. I didn't know what it was. Like, oh, you're my sister's girlfriend, so you're trying to treat her like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Not for real, but like, that's my sister. You're not. I don't care. Don't care. I'm not gonna go punching girl. I was 18 years old and mad as hell, or 21. I was pissed and kind of just scared. I was hella scared that my sister actually approached me about it. I was like, dude, are you okay? But we don't talk like that, so I didn't ask. I was like, oh, all right. What she look like? She's just some bitch. And then just all she said, I was like, who? What did she look like? So I was like, who? So I can know what's going on. She knows you have a show. If she knows you have a show. You guys put up flyers, damn record store. She knows what time and date and location. So, hey, she turns around and I don't know if Shireen saw me, but I just did this. Gotta put my hands on my knees, kind of bent over for a second, like. And she turned around. She's like, this is my brother. I'm like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. Like, I was like, I'll be right back. I went and got another drink. I blacked out that night. I drank so damn much. I slipped on ice in the bar, fell onto my kneecap so violently hard that's probably where my disc slipped. But I got up and I spilled some of my drink. Somebody spilled a whole drink on the ground. And I was walking to go do something in the bar, talk to someone. I slipped, smacked my knee and I was like that. Oh! And the drink spilled all over my hand. And my sister turns around like, dude. She just sees me on the ground spilling shit like, Thomas, it's your first, don't do this. Is my show. I was like, bitch, I just fell. Somebody did. That's all I remember about the night. And then I went home and violently threw up in their bathroom for hours. You ever woken up with your like lips on porcelain?
Ugh, no.
Woo! Most refreshing cold you have ever had in your existence. And if you grew up like all linoleum, the coldest of linoleums. Love it.
Did she realize that you were ready to defend her?
I told her after. I was like, I almost killed your friend. And she explained everything. She's like, oh my God. Then she showed me the picture. Miss Trunchbull was after my sister. This bitch was not little. By the way, her bandmate is so tiny. Right? I told you she's tiny. The bitch that my sister was, no, I get it. I understand. Even I'd be like, yo, Marty, walk me to my car, man. I got baby D's little sister trying to beat my ass. And yeah, dude, I almost killed her. It would have been bad. You know how bad that would be if that happened? And we're here in season 3 and people are like, what's up with this arrest report of you assaulting a woman? And then you know what happened? I go, there's a reason. And then you know what they say? There's no reason to hit a woman. And then I go, I can think of many reasons, gender or not. Sometimes, all right, man. Sometimes I see stupid shit on the show and it's not real and I think it's funny. I forget. Twitter's not the same. I tweeted something yesterday. As I tweeted, I went, that shit's hilarious. Tweet. It was a video of Megan Thee Stallion on stage going, ooh, don't blow that weed smoke around me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I might have to call the cops, an ambulance. Damn, don't do that. She's just like, yo, I don't smoke and I'm trying to do the show. Don't blow that smoke around me. I know. She's just, hey, I don't smoke. Totally fine. We don't smoke around people that don't smoke all the time. Yeah. Steve-O. We don't smoke around people if they don't smoke. In public, I'll put the joint behind my back. You're my friend. You know what's going on. I walk across the street if I have to. And I don't know why. I was thinking, you know, it'd be so funny if and I tweeted it like in quotations. I put, call the cops for smoking weed. And I put, hey, yo, someone come shoot this woman in the foot. I don't know why I thought it was funny because she got shot. I mean, it's not funny that a person got shot with a bullet. Of course not. Yeah. It is funny to joke about it after and they're dancing on stage. I think she's fine. It's not like, I thought it was funny. And it's not saying, why are you justifying it? And then people like, there's no, domestic violence is never funny. Did people get butthurt over that? People got butthurt. Okay. But majority of people went, damn, bro, that would be fun. And the people that got butthurt, I responded with, if you heard someone yell, "Ayo, someone come shoot this bitch in the foot," you wouldn't die laughing. And I went in the context as if it was a skit, and or say Scary Movie 6 comes out and that scene comes out and someone says that, you're laughing your ass off. You have to, like, damn, that was wrong. That was hilarious. That's what makes it funny, because it was offensive. That's why it's funny.
You're literally explaining comedy.
I was explaining, like, that's why it's funny, because, like, no one would say that. Who would say that? She's just like, yo, the weed? Nah.
It's so absurd.
It's so absurd. And I had to keep explaining it to people, like, hey, yo, it's not real, bro. Like, no. So the reason I bring this up is this woman got real mad. I was like, there's no excuse. Domestic violence is never funny. And I think I found one. Okay. Right off the bat, I thought of it in seconds. Let's turn this around. Domestic violence case. Maybe we're going to get in trouble for just saying this. Girl's beating her boyfriend up, right? She smacks him hard as hell across the face. Simultaneously, he just farts as loud as he can from the sheer holding of it. You're not going to laugh? Yes, you are. Marty, if you were fighting someone and as you punched them, they farted and it sounded like they shit, you'd be like, bro, what the hell? You would laugh your ass
like young Mike when the cop tackled him?
Exactly. He tackled me and I sharted on myself. That's not hilarious. It's hilarious. I've never teared on the show until he said that. I sharted on myself. I had to go to jail. I had shit on me. A cop was abusing you underage, and it was still funny. That was police brutality. If you laughed at that, not my Mega Stallion, you are biased.
And child abuse.
That's child. You laughed at child abuse. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of a man born of immigrants. Woo! Damn. An artist, an independent artist from the South. Yeah. All right. See how we can flip that on you. Exactly. If you think what I said was offensive, like, bro, you don't even follow me. Just keep going. It's fine. Anyway, I thought that was real funny, Marty. Sorry, we didn't like this. I was talking about almost killing somebody. Probably would have died, dude. For the amount of pressure I had, I leaned back on my foot.
You have like full force, full perfect form on a little girl.
She's way older than me, but she was not big.
Mm-hmm. That's horrible.
It was bad. But hold on. Some girl sneaking up with April at a bar.
Yeah, it's over.
Thank you. Oh my God. But now that I'm older and I'm bigger, I'm eventually going to get old man strength in like 20 years.
I would try to wrap her up. Yeah.
Back then I was just stop her.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, dude, no, you wrap her up, dude.
Yeah. Then I let April go crazy.
Oh, body shots. Hold the arms low. Beat her tits off. Honestly, to me, I'm gonna do. You know how you do the rope and you go and it goes with the hair. I'm gonna smack that bitch to the ground. If you want to fight Rosie,
iron ropes or whatever.
Yes, like the ropes.
Yeah,
but
battle
that's
ropes.
What I'm gonna do. I'm just letting you know, guys, I will miss Trunchbull a bitch so fast by her braids, swing her and throw her over the fence just like Matilda. No questions about it at all. If I saw someone sneak up on her, oh my Lord.
I'm starting to think about the kids now too. I get more and more violent.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the person that's never got scared with me, I'm like, I'm not going to let it happen.
Mm-hmm. It's all on me now.
Yeah. I was like, oh, she's done. She gave up. She's on her back. Like when the dogs are scared, like it's over, dude. I got to help. And I don't know what she looks like. I'm just sitting here like an eagle.
Yeah.
Looking at, like, trying to find field mice and shit. That's how I felt. Like, dude, what's she look like? Right, she got to be big, right? She got to be big. She got to be scary. So I'm looking for a little tiny girl with a curl, like what's that girl, Annie? She's just like Annie with lighter hair. Like, she's a tiny girl, redheaded girl, or almost red. Anyway, yeah, leave it in the comments. I think it's a quick wrap up. We wrap them up. Mm-hmm. Not the show. It's never real. We don't quick wrap up anything, especially Marty. He got tree kids. That was a good one. Oh, so yeah, I'm almost at that. Continue. We wrap up. Dip.
Yeah.
Wrap up, dip.
Yeah, you just control the wrist and do a little ankle takedown. What's that? Oh, did you see the UFC, the free one?
No.
Last week?
No.
So there's this fighter out of Japan. His name's like Tesaro or something. He's like 24. He's really young. I've never seen anybody finish a fight like this before. He called it his own patented move.
What?
He got on the dude's back, up in the air.
Tic tac box. Got his ass. He's like, my family made this plastic, motherfucker.
It says right on the bottom.
It says right on the bottom. We embossed it to give you less Tic Tacs.
But
Continue. Got on the back?
He's on his back.
On his own?
No, they're standing up.
Oh, he's on the guy's back.
Yeah, so he's on the guy's back, but he's holding the dude's right arm underneath his arm, and he starts leaning back, but he's able to kind of lean back using the dude's own arm.
As leverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he leans all the way back and puts a weird amount of pressure on the dude's knee, and the dude's knee just buckles and falls and slams, and he won by TKO by...
His knee went out?
Yes.
I gotta see this.
And he was like, that's my move.
That's not no move.
No.
Has he done it before? All right,
I
then.
don't know, but he
I thought of that shit.
Once you see it, once you watch it...
You know what that is? When you fall while like doing like skateboarding, you're like, no, I meant to do that shit.
Yeah. But it was like sick and you kind of landed it.
Exactly. What?
Hold on.
I invented it. No, we didn't invent. Damn, look at this blunt smoker.
It's been 20 years since I smoked a blunt.
I know, but the it's like riding a bike. You never forget how to grip the soul out of a joint.
Now watch. So he's
oh yeah,
on his back. He's holding leverage through his arm.
The weight's coming back, and he's stiffening the leg, so all the weight goes to his right leg, and the leg buckles, just like that.
And
his knees back. His knee. Oh, he wrecked his knee, dude. Oh.
Now, do you think that? And this dude is like the grappling was just off the chain. Like,
well, 100% he meant to do it, but
yeah.
I don't think he made it up. I think he was like, this shit might work.
Yeah.
Knee disintegrated. I think he made that. I think he just made it up on the spot. But
imagine getting your career ended that way.
Once again, I don't remember what we were just talking about. Why did this happen to me so hard today?
Well, before the UFC fight?
Yeah, how do we lead into that?
I think I just brought it up out of nowhere.
Okay, had to have been then. Okay. Oh, and the move was, the finisher was called Pearl Harbor.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking about how I would what I would do to a girl that ran up on April. That'd be a sick move.
I like it. Okay,
You run up on April. The best case scenario is I catch you and wrap you up because
that's the best thing possible to happen to you, for sure. She's gonna crush a beer can on her head,
right,
and then beat the shit out of you. And after go, Marty, my back hurts.
I know I'm gonna have to deal with that shit for an extra.
Yeah, exactly. Don't make more work for Marty. Okay, you ready? So, I got my notes. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've talked to you about this. You tell me. Let me just talk about it anyway. Here we go. Story time. Oh. You motherfucker. There we go. Yeah. I feel like Michael Scott. Catch you on the flippity flop. Quick story time because not much substance to it. I just think it's really funny. So, I have a homie named Zach. Won't say your last name because I know you a dad and a teacher. But he's a dad and a teacher now, doing kayak trips. CPS, man. Caucasian people shit, you know what I'm saying? Marty made that up a couple of weeks ago, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna call CPS on that. Child Protective Service? No, Caucasian people shit. You're hunting tornadoes. You can see them from far. You don't need to hunt them. I guarantee you, you're gonna see it. Continue. Hey, Zach, I know you've been doing CPS. Here we go. One time, it was a Halloween night, and I was with Zach, and we were, for some reason, I think it was after football. And for some reason, Zach and I were together. It might have been a football practice or one of the games at the high school. Excuse me, at the college. Because our high school, only freshmen play at the school, high school. Anything above, you play at the local college. Anyway, we're walking through where I used to do City League football, right behind the school, walking through next to G Street. Anyway, it's a field. There's a baseball diamond there. Anyway, I have the smallest amount of weed. And Zach's like, I think I can make a paper or a pipe. And he makes it out of like wax paper, not tin foil. You know those the Halloween candies that are like, they're like a brown or orange taffy, and they have a jack-o'-lantern on them, and they're like, you know those strawberry candies that have a twist on both sides that your grandma always has for some reason. They suck. I mean, they're good, but they're always old. But the Halloween ones have a pumpkin on it. You open them like a taffy, but they're not taffy. They're like almost chocolate or caramel taffy, but it disintegrates fast. You know what candy I'm talking about? He made it out of that, like a little makeshift pipe. Or I can't remember if he scraped it. No. It was a makeshift pipe. Like you know, you make like tinfoil pipes. He just like folded the edge. He made a bowl enough to catch fire. Because we can't light it fully. It's like, it was odd. We had hits. We had like a, they were conserving. You know what I mean? We had this, there we go. We had that much weed to smoke through this makeshift Halloween candy foil pipe, or candy wrapper pipe, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, we can't smoke it. I was like, I bet you we can. And we did. Well, we got hits. I got like 2 or 3 hits out of it. So did he. It was like enough to go a ghost, like a trap, and hit the joint. Enough for like one of those. So like, that's how much smoke you're getting out of that little hit. Not much, but enough. In high school, we're going, ooh, I'm getting high. It's Halloween night. So, smoke. Zach goes his way. I go my way. I live behind Rite Aid, next to 7-Eleven off G Street. We heard many stories. The place I used to live, next door to my Uncle John. My mom, don't know where she's at. I just hope she's not home because I'm high. So I'm high and I go home. And before this also, the reason I had a little weed left because I had more and I had smoked it. It was Halloween night. I probably drank. I did drink. And I smoked. So I was high and I was, don't want to get caught. Definitely could tell. I don't know what happened, guys, but I was like really, really, really high. I get into my house, the apartment. I'm like, oh my God, my mom is not here. Close the door. Taking all my bag, because I have everything from school. You know what I mean? Just go out after school. You don't come home when you're doing drugs with your friends and drinking. You don't come home. You just stay out after school and you come back at a reasonable time. I get home. It's Halloween night. My mom knows I'm gonna be out. Like I tell her, I text her. I had a phone already. I tell her like, yo, this is where I'll be with my friends. Blah blah. I'll be home. She didn't bug me. So I'm assuming she's doing something. We have a coffee table, brown wood with glass in the middle, like little squares. I'm sure most of you have a coffee table. And here's a coffee table. TV's right there. About 2.5, 3 feet is the couch. Most of you have that set up. It's a coffee table. I don't know why this happened, but like I took my stuff off and I just got like lighthead dizzy feeling. And I went to like, you know those times like when you're jumping on a trampoline, you're not fully confident. and then you want to land on your butt to bounce up, like, oh, that wasn't bad. Oh, I'm trying my knees, boom, and then you like, I'm gonna fall back, land on my back, jump up on the trampoline, you know. But the first time you're like, you're not fully confident, so you put your arms out a little, like, oh. The next time you just do the, bah, oh yeah, and then you jump up, land on your back, and then you fly up, and you're comfortable. I was comfortable. I fell on my couch many times. I jumped, like lay down, I just don't know why. I got like kind of dizzy and went, oh, just lay down. And I did a trust fall for some reason forward. I just went, ugh. Went to lay on, like just fall on the couch. Don't know why I didn't just like sit and then lay. I just was like, dude, no one's home. I closed my eyes and just did one of these, like in a movie when fools fall asleep and hit the bed. That's what I was doing. Smacked my face right on the coffee table. Don't know how it happened. I have no idea how it happened. It's 2 to 3 feet to the left. How I did this, I have no idea. Smacked my face right on the coffee table. I know this because I felt the hard ass wood smack me in the eyebrows. Right here. I went, oh, I full force fell face first. So you can't pay me to do that right now. I trust falled in face first into the coffee table. Caught part of my shoulder. Smacked this whole part of my head. I think I knocked myself out. I have no idea. All I remember is getting up from there, and my mom was walking into the door with the keys. I heard, but I don't remember hitting my face going, oh, and getting up at all. I remember I hit my head and went, oh. I have no idea how much time passed, and then I did that. And my mom was coming in. I was like, was I asleep? I'm pretty positive I knocked myself unconscious. I have no idea how long I was down there at all. And I was like, why are you laying on the floor? And I went, and I just went in the room, went to sleep. And I was like, dude, I am wrecked still. Another damn near concussed wood to the head. Another version of
your
that.
mom finding you on the floor knocked out.
Again. Isn't that wild?
Did she ever know about that?
No, I had a little rock welt on my eyebrow and everything, dude. TV wasn't on. It was kind of like the kitchen light was on. It was dark in there. So she got up and was like, why are you on the floor?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Walking, your son's laying face down between the couch and the coffee table. Like, what the hell? And I just do this. Mm-hmm. What? And in my head, I'm like, was I asleep? I'm going to go to bed. I went in my room just like, oh, God, I think I'm dying. And then I wasn't. That was it.
I'm glad you survived all this blunt force trauma.
Isn't that kind of stupid? I hit my head so many times. Continue. Years later, about 5, maybe 4 years later, I am working at Me and Ed's, the pizza spot. You probably heard this story too. This is the same guy. I'm going to lead you into it because it's a part 2 because I think it's really awesome. And every time Marty said, just go through Facebook and look at a person's face and you'll have stories. Because every time I check with Marty, I go, have I told this story? There's millions of stories out there. I just got to be reminded. Like, I would have never thought of Zach if I didn't look at Zach's face today. Mm-hmm. I forgot. Like, I'm sure I talked about it before, but I just like, oh yeah, Zach, that's right. Oh, what about the pizza delivery? So I'm delivering pizzas. Oh my God. Halloween night. Again.
Strange.
5 years later, Halloween night with the same guy. What the hell?
Okay.
He's in a frat. He's in college already. Mm-hmm. I'm also in college, but I go to the JC. He goes to the big one.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. Years. Wow. Halloween night again. Never put that together. Halloween night 5 years after my damn near concussion. I'm delivering pizza. I'm delivering pizza on Esplanade. If you're from my town, you know, it's like, and this is about 15 years ago. So it's like when the new nice part of town started getting built. Merced has a real big section of nice, tall, like 2-story houses, really nice, Irvine style, just like where you live. But it's in Merced. It's super sick when it first started. Now it's a little shitty. Anyway, I'm delivering to a house. I pull up. It's a hella pizzas. I'm like, oh, it's a frat house. It's got to be. These new houses have hella college. That's all I was thinking. Like, oh, there's a lot of college kids here. Yeah, this has to be like a frat house. I knock on the door with a full bag, and a full bag is like 6 full pizzas. I'm like, damn, Jesus Christ. I would do like 4, but you could fit like 6. Anyway, it's full. Have my bag. I knock, open the door. It's Zach. Instantly, down! Like an instant. He's away at a different college. Even though he lives in town, we're not chilling together like that. Zach was a very upstanding, front-facing debate team. This button up. That guy. Very JT, Justin Timberlake. On the outside, you're like, wow, this man's great. In the background, he's getting DWIs. You know what I mean? He wasn't, but he was partying with me. And I see him, we go, ah! And I'm freaking out. He's freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, how? I haven't seen him like a year. I'm like, how are you? And he's like, dude, come in. I come in, I'm like, frat? Sick. And there's a bunch of different people in there. And this is the first time, and it's kind of funny. It kind of looked like the Homies for Life now that I think about it. They made a paper mache blunt, like a big, with a smile on the face and everything, and a weed leaf. And they had them at the top of the stairs for no reason. It's a frat house. They just made them. And I was like, wow, this is what real college kids do? Holy shit. You guys are all partying? It's the middle of the day. Oh, it's all... you know what? Still. I was like, damn, this is sick. We go up to the top of his stairs. I'm chilling. It's Halloween, and at work, if it's Halloween, we have more drivers than ever because it's Halloween. Everybody orders pizza for some weird reason, and obviously Super Bowl. But Halloween is the most pizza orders, so we have like 3 extra people every time. So what does that mean? I drive fast as hell. I'm always back on time. I take multiple orders. I might be gone for 30 minutes. Might be gone for 15. It's Halloween night. Everyone's so busy, you will not know if I was there because everyone's so busy running around with customers, making pizzas, refilling, making more prep, doing this, making dough, shredding cheese, doing that. Like we run out of stuff, have to prep in the middle of shift. And I know that because I work there. So I'm like, oh, it's Halloween, bro. I'm going to stay. I don't care if I go back in an hour. I stayed at Zach's for 45 minutes. It was a 1.5 miles away. Nobody knows. Anyway, I go to the top of the stairs. I'm looking down. I'm just talking to Zach. I'm like, dude, you guys just got like a giant blunt right here. He's like, yeah, the girls made it. There's 2 chicks. Probably like the girlfriends of some of the dudes that live there, and they just made it. They're just hanging out. I'm like, wow, activities. You're just doing. That's so cool. Arts and crafts, sick. And we're standing up there. I'm like, damn. I've never really been in a 2-story house except for moving. So I'm like, damn, dude, it's high as hell up here. And he goes, I have a bong that you can hit from right here. And I go, no, you don't. He goes, I have a 10-foot bong. And I was like, all right, Zach, for sure. In my head, I'm like, this fool, why are you lying to me? And outward, I went, why are you lying to me? I said the same shit. I'm like, no, you don't. I have a 10-foot bong. And he looks at me and goes, do you think I'm lying? And I said, yeah, I do. So come downstairs. I go downstairs fully waiting to him to go, I'm just kidding. You want to smoke a bowl though? And we walk to the front door. He goes, watch this. Opens his front door, goes next door. Gone for about 1.5 minutes. I'm standing at the porch. No pizza bag. It's inside. I haven't got my money yet for anything. I'm just like chilling. People already eating the pizza. I haven't got paid for anything. I'm chilling. And everyone's like, what's the pizza guy here? This is my homie Thomas. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, what's up, guys? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, why is the fucking pizza guy here? I'm in my full outfit. I walk outside of the porch enough so I can see the neighbor's porch. And here comes Zach with sheets. Long white sheets. But there's like a long ass something under the sheet. And you can see that there's something under the sheet. And I was like, oh my God, you have a 10-foot bong? Because all I saw was a bong under a sheet. He could have just walked it over. You could tell.
Yeah.
It's a huge bong under a sheet. He brings it in, and it's 2 5-foot pieces that screw into each other. And I look at him, and I was like, this is what you've been doing, man? And he goes, dude, this frat shit's crazy. I'm like, Zach, this is so awesome. And he goes, are you ready? And I went, of course I'm ready. So I go to the top of the stairs. Zach holds it like waist level, the bottom of it's plastic. Like the thick plastic ones, you know, with the rubber grommets and the big metal bowl, like the old school ones, but it's 2 twist-in pieces. So sick. So he's holding it like waist high, and it's all the way up to me on the top of the stairs. And I remember I'm holding it, and I look down and I go, I wish I could take a picture of this. This is all. Little I know I'd be doing this for a living, not much after, but I'm holding the ball, and I'm like that. When I move it, pull it. And he's like, what? I'm like, how do you know when to pull the ball? He goes, I'm like, you guys, what do you do? I was like, this is your ball. How do you clear it? That's all I was thinking. Like, do you know you're supposed to pull it? Oh, you did make me a pipe out of candy. Maybe you never hit. All right. So he packs it. I'm ripping it and looking at the smoke. And I can't believe I'm ripping a 10-foot ball. And I'm like, I hate work. And I'm sitting here, there's a bunch of frat people. They're all hanging out, eating pizza, watching shit, having like, not a party, but there's music on. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go back to work. I'm hitting it. And I go, tsh. He pulls it and it takes like, the 6-foot ball, it takes me 1 rip. It took me like 2.5 to clear this thing. And I'm just like that. And everybody's like, did you just clear that? And I was thinking, do you guys use this shit? I thought it was funny. Like, I thought the frat boys were about to put some Molly on it or something crazy. I was like, you guys, all right, sick. I ripped like 3 of them, right? I was like, we'll keep going. I had weed in my bag. It's not like I asked him to pack I always have weed. I sold weed. So I'm packing bowls and I'm like on the couch sitting there with him. I'm like, man, I think I need to go back to work, dude. It's been like 45 minutes. He's like, yeah. All right, man. I haven't seen Zach since in person. Talked to him online. I haven't seen him since, dude. So that's the last time I saw him.
Appearance.
Last time I saw him, dude, he smoked my ass. Well, I mean, yes, he got me high as hell. I went back to work wrecked. Deuce and Jeebus, yeah, you hit a 10-foot bomb. Like, they were just like, yeah. I was like, Zach. Like, Zach who? And I told him, they're like, do you mean the valedictorian? And I was like, he gets high with us, dummy. Mm-hmm. Why are you doubting me? You've gotten high with Zach and got invaded with him. What? Like, yeah, 10-foot bomb. I was like, all right, guys. Well, I guess I didn't just get wrecked for 45 minutes. Yeah, I lied. I've been working this whole time. Never mind. And I went back to work. And you know what? No one noticed I was gone. So
how would you know, I guess?
You don't. There's too much going on. Mm-hmm. And I would come in, don't even go to the counter, grab some deliveries and go out. Deliveries out. Yeah. I don't even talk to you guys. Just get them and bounce. And 10-foot rips. That was Halloween. Oh, I should have went with this for Halloween. Damn it.
Come on. This is so sick.
So sick that we could do that, dude. Okay, that was the story. Let's go. Let's run it. But how long have we been here? I have another
over 3.
Over 3?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Run it. Last thing I'm gonna talk about, and then we'll end it. Let's go 3. Let's go. All right. Oh, I don't know why. I feel like it's like, I feel a little different this episode. I feel juiced up.
Yeah, it's like new vibes.
I feel like the past couple months I've been feeling like time to do the show. And now it's not like the show's like, yo, let's do the show. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I don't know. Not like I've been feeling like I'm phoning it. I just feel like my brain's been on autopilot for the past couple months. That's how I feel. But
these ones are easy.
Not today. Here we go. Maybe it's going to be waking up early. I'm getting up early. It's 2 days in a row now. Let's go. Wait. 3 days.
You need like a week to have a streak that you won't want to break.
Yeah, 3 days. I got so much shit done the other day. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I'm going to leave you with this. Last week we touched on this over the screen. LA Times article on the cannabis industry and all these people, failing and which people didn't fail and how many pesticides. We talked about it. We covered it. If you haven't seen it, over the screen, go watch last week's episode. There it is. All right. I'm going to update you guys. I'm going to be fully transparent. Contractually, I'm probably not supposed to, but also I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just stating facts. Nothing bad. Like, all right, look, don't take this as like, oh, exposing. I'm not exposing. I'm just telling you how I feel on my end. And then that's it. I'm just being transparent because I am a person that might influence somebody to try something. And I don't want to do that if it's not okay and something's wrong. Also, I don't want to smoke it if it's bad. Remember, I also don't want to smoke shit. And also, once again, I'm not saying anything. Nothing is like fully out. There's no statement. So this is what's going on. All the brands that came out, you guys know I work with Stizzy Heavy. I have since the very beginning of my YouTube like run when I started in 2018. I've had it since 2013. Didn't really use it. 2018, I really started. 2019 is when I started doing like reviews, trying Stizzy. But anyway, I always sign, like little contracts with them. Like for the next 3 months, we're going to do this many videos. Hell yeah, let's run it. And I'm like, cool. Give me the shit so I can do a video. You know what I mean? Like, or I'll go to the store and buy some shit. Like, all right, this is what I'm going to do the video on. And I'll just make up my content. I'll make up my idea and like, review. Edward Stizzy hands. Oh, let's duct tape these ones. Boom. There's just stuff. All right. Like there's just stuff. There's just videos, content creation. You guys being transparent because it's pretty transparent what's going on. Make videos for companies. And continue. We sign contracts, not exclusivity contracts, like contracts to, hey, you're going to do it, right? With big companies that are real companies. You have like every single person. That's what you do. We do it with Miller Lite. We do it with Manscaped. We do it with everybody. Stacey's no different. They're a real company. I did that too. I did one of the videos like a month ago. Awesome. The thing is, I get to make up my own shit. Like, we want you to do this, 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 and this. Like, oh, you need to find someone else. That's how I would respond, but politely. Like, no, thank you. The integrity of what I want to do is not going to be up to you. But anyway, I'm not saying they do that, but people have done that to me, and then we don't work together anymore because they get upset about it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what I want to do. I will compromise and try to get the point across, but I'm not doing that. Not going to be your mask. Like, I'm not. Anyway, continue. Not saying with Stizzy, just in general. So, did a video last month. It was fun. It was fun. I got to smoke a bunch of weed. It was great. So, the day I was, this article came out, I was just about to film. And in the podcast, I said, damn, I just filmed an episode. And on Twitter, I'm like, I just filmed a Stizzy video the day this comes out. Come on. You know what I mean? I said it in the podcast like we just did, or on the Twitter, we just filmed it because I was about to go film it. I didn't want to say filming one today and then 30 people, you better not. Because I was like, bro, you're not going to influence what I'm going to do. But also, like, I should listen to public opinion. Like, why do you feel that way? Let me see it from your angle. Because I'm always willing to compromise something's logistic. If something's logical, that's how my brain works. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine. So I said in the podcast, we're just about to film this. OG calls me right before and goes, dude, I'm sick. I'm like, I ain't filming with you today. I want to do this Stizzy video with OG because I love doing videos with OG. He's a fool. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to come do this Stizzy video with you. Oh, I'm sick. I'm like, don't worry. We'll do it next week. The article comes out. And I'm like, of course. Of course. And OG's sick now, so I got to push it off a couple days. You know what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember, Marty, I was all set up, ready to go. Yeah. Marty was going to do it with me because he was going to kill traffic. I'm like, just come get high with me and OG, and then you can just drive home. So, anyway, sorry, this is a long-winded thing, but let me talk to you. I'm going to be fully transparent what I said to Stizzy, what I asked. I'm going to talk to you guys. And I'm not saying like, yo, I'm never going to do videos for them or, hey, I'm going to keep doing videos for them. I'm just letting you know where I'm at right now. Transparency. So they tested one of the Stizzy products came up dirty, blah, 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 blah. You guys have read the article, read the article. And I'm like, well, one of the pens did. I'm smoking all the weed. Like the weed didn't come up dirty. And then somebody said to me, well, like if the weed's dirty, if the distillate's dirty, I'm sure somebody's going to test the weed, but you're going to be promoting. I'm like, yeah, shit. I should wait. And OG was sick anyways. I'm like, I'm waiting till next week anyway. So this is why I'm bringing this up. I was thinking the other night, I was like 2 nights ago, and I'm like, I'm supposed to do that video this week. Let me talk to him. I'm trying to be completely clear with you. I hit him up because I'm thinking this. If I do this video and put it out, anyone that doesn't like me that much is going to go, look at this man promoting a company that just got outed, blah, 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 blah. Even though it was a pen and there's nothing to say anything about their weed or any of their other pens or any of their other pens because there was no test on that. They're on the shelf. But that's just leverage of people going, look at this guy. And I'm like, even though I'm smoking it, man. I'm not smoking it and being like, well, they're paying me. Well, I'll just not smoke it and I don't care. I'm not going to do that. I wasn't worried about like, oh, it's going to be dirty. I was worried more about like, as a content creator and people that follow me and, you know, it's like like sometimes like if we put something out there and people try it, like, yo, I loved it. I saw your video and I tried it. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Thank you. But I'm not saying Stizzy's bad or anything or they're dirty. I'm not trying to say that. I'm saying, what if LA Times does another article and tests every single product and all the brands they put out and it turns out that the flower's dirty or this is dirty or this is dirty. I'm like, dude, I can't like morally go do that. And it comes out that something happened to that weed also. Then all I did was was on camera, like basically endorse something that's not clean. And I was like, I can't do that. On top of it, that's what had me contemplating doing the video, right? I wasn't set on not doing it. I was like, I could still do the video. I need to talk to them. And I know like, damn, you could still do the video after all. Listen to the words I'm about to say. I thought this, if I put this video out, it's okay. People are always going to be mean to me or talk shit. Who cares? If they were going to be mad, they were going to be mad anyway. And the people are like, well, you know, it's just one pen. I don't see nothing wrong with you smoking the weed. What's the big deal? So I realized that they haven't put a statement out yet. And I'm like, ooh, why not? Why haven't you put a statement out? Because if someone said that about me in 2 seconds, be like, not true, man. Or I would be like, I don't even know how we did that. I apologize. Like, we'll take that shot off the shelf in seconds. I'm going to retest everything. I'll say something. But it's been days and they haven't said anything. So I was like, maybe there's like legally getting their statement together. Like, this is what's going on. Also, we're getting to the bottom of this bullshit. Also, we tested our own pens and we didn't get that result. I didn't know what they were going to do, or they're going to say, actually, we tested it and it was bad. We apologize, redoing protocol. Whatever they were going to do, I don't know, but they hadn't said anything yet. And the fact that they haven't said anything yet, and I'm going to come out and put a video out, and I will be the only person after this happened. The only way to talk to Stizzy or talk about it will be on my page. So all that's going to do is have people coming arguing and being scientists and being rude to each other, and then meet me. You're a bit, I'll fight you. You don't got money. I got money. I work to each other. And then people just talk shit to each other for 3 hours. I just described a perfect argument you've seen before, because you've seen that in comments. So I didn't want to start. If I drop that video, the comment section is going to be a forum of debate. And even if they don't care about my video or care about what I'm doing, they're there just to debate the Stizzy thing, I'm the asshole at the end. No matter what, when the guy that doesn't like the fact that, even if he doesn't care about what I'm doing, he's just like, oh, I don't like that brand. This guy's a bitch at the end for promoting it because I don't like the brand. So I'm automatically roped into, I might as well have got my 10. I might as well own this company if I put this video out, because that's the hate and flack and heat I'm going to get for doing the video for a company that hasn't even had a statement out. That's why I didn't do it. I was like, oh, if you haven't have a statement out yet, I'm not doing that video. Because how do I know I'm okay? Physically, like, I don't want to smoke that if I don't know what's going on. It's not a, oh, money thing. Oh, it's okay. No, it's like, am I okay to smoke it? And once again, I'm not saying that it's dirty or anything. It could be one product out of 500, or it could be 500. I don't know. there's no statement. That's what I'm trying to get at. There's no statement. So I just didn't feel like a moral thing. And at first, the first wave of it is like, I can't morally do that. Because if something comes out and it was bad, that's how many people tried it because of me. That's how I feel like, ooh, no. No, I can't do that. And then I was thinking, but like, what if it comes back that it's just that? I need to talk to him. And then I realized like, you haven't made no statement. And then so I hit him up and go, hey guys, just letting you know what's going on. I know we have 2 videos left. This, that. I just kept saying like, you guys haven't said a word. I'm not willing to be basically your PR department on something I have nothing to do with. I have nothing to do with what you guys do. You guys need to clear this up, state it, reevaluate, and or I'm good. Because you guys remember, like, I did this shit for free for so long. Like, money is just super fun and nice that it's awesome that it happened. I could give a shit. Like I said, when I say that, Claudio and John sometimes like, bro, what? The other day, we had a thing with the micros that messed up, and I was like, wow, how is this going to happen? How did this happen? Blah, 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 blah. You know, I was kind of like upset. So I was like, I will lose money. I don't give a shit. Take this off our site if this is what we're going to do. And they're like, yo, that's our number one thing. I'm like, and I said this, and I swear to God, I've said this many times to people, like, I'd rather be struggling again than do some bullshit. And I'd rather be struggling than be corny as hell. And I mean it to the fullest. And John and Claudio know that. Ask John anytime, he's like, yes, he did say that. Because they're like, you're going to throw our money. What? This is a working, because to them, if I started making $5 tomorrow, I would struggle, but I'm not going to be like, oh no, I'll just think of something else to do. I did this for free for so long. It truly is just fun. And the fact that we make money now is like, holy shit. Yes. Awesome. It's just the awesome bonus on top of having the best job of all time. So when I really mean, like, I don't, like when I told you about the little situation yesterday, I got into a little situation with somebody and I have to pay them. And they're like, no, I don't want your fucking money. Keep it. And I'm like, you have no idea that I will get every dollar. If this fool doesn't want me to pay him and I owe them the money, I don't owe them, but they need to be paid out. And they're like, keep it. Fuck you. I will go to Hollywood Boulevard with that money and give it away. If you think I'm playing, I'm not. That is not. Even though I can keep that money, I don't want the money that doesn't belong to me or morally. Like, I don't, that's dirty. That's dirty ass money that I'm going to go spend that money on food and get food poisoning. I'm going to go spend that money on gas and then I'm going to get in a fender bender. That's dirty ass money that doesn't belong to me. I don't want it. You know how many times I look, even when I was broke, if there's money on the ground, I got to let somebody else keep that, man. I can't pick it up. I just don't know why I can't keep it. It's like somebody else lost it and is looking for that, and I'm going to come up off of them. I'd rather let somebody else catch that badass karma. Or maybe it's like, oh, good karma. See it as a good way. Like, you're being rewarded. Somebody lost that. There's no reward in somebody else's, like, heartache. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that I'd rather lose money, I promise you how many times I've lost money on push trees because it wasn't right, and I just like rerun it. I'll give these ones away. I'm not selling them. But you know.
Yeah. Oh God.
You know how much I'll go. I don't care if I lose money. Like, did I break even? Oh, that's awesome. Don't care if I made no money, as long as I do something that I think is sick. And if it's not being done right, I'd rather not do it. And that's a fact. So when I say this, when I say all that to say this, I love Stizzy. I've been working with them for a long time. I'm sure they're doing something about their statement. They just said, hey, we're going to make a statement. Just give us a couple of days. We're getting all our ducks in a row, making sure this is real, blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to say everything they said because it's like, that's what, you know, it's between us. But I'm going to tell you what I said because this is how I feel. And I know it's between me and the company, but this is how I feel. And I'm very, you guys are my homies. Pretend we're just in my room right now. I will 150,000% reverse that money straight back without blinking. Even though I'm like, that would be sick to keep money. I'm going to go put that toward the house fund. or I'm gonna go do, you know what I mean? Like put that toward new clothes or put that into something to help the business. I will that's what I mean. Like I'll just reverse it and cancel my own contract. Like if it's not done right. And I'm not saying like, you watching the show, you better do this right. No, I'm not saying, I'm saying if it's not morally at the end of this, if I'm like, I don't like that, I just reverse the money, not do the videos, never do it. But if it is right, wait for this next video, because we have a really sick video planned with OG, and it's just like the contraption that's ridiculous. It's not just we're gonna smoke weed today. It's just a whole thing. It was all sick, and I was ready to go, and I was hyped. He's like, I'm sick. I'm like, oh, and then we see the article go, oh God, never mind. Let's wait on this video and see what happens. So when I tell you guys that, like, it truly doesn't matter if I'll just send that money right back without blinking. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, like, I know I'm very comfortable with not having money. I've lived that my whole entire life. So I'm okay with that. I wasn't depressed about it. It was very stressful, but it's not like I was like, oh, I'm poor. It's like, oh yeah, I'm poor. Let me see if I can make something happen. I'm gonna have fun trying to do it and smoke weed and live my life, and hopefully it works. And if all you care about is like, I gotta make this much money, man, but you're not gonna have fun. It's just not the way to think. I would love to set, it's cool to set financial goals. Like, I would like to stack this much money by the end of the year. That's great. I need to have this much money is the wrong mindset. That'd be sick to get that much money, and I'm going to try to work toward it. That's the way you got to go. Don't set yourself up with, damn, I'm not good enough to make this much. Bro, I'm the same guy. Marty's the same guy he was when he was 12 years old. Same mentality. We were both broke as hell until recently. So, like, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's the same mentality. You can be the same person when you have no money versus when you do have money. It does not matter whatsoever. And if it does matter and it changes you, you weren't that cool to begin with, dude. Like,
you get to see who you are, I guess.
Yeah. I'm hella proud of that shit. Mm-hmm. Every time I'm like chilling and I'm just hanging out, talking to a fan or something, I'm like, I'm so happy I don't have to worry about like my soul.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to worry about it.
The best thing.
I don't have to worry about like, I hope they don't find out about that shit I was doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
damn, one day this might crash and burn. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. Life. Just please don't. Yeah. Here, sign this NDA. Oh, could you imagine someone having leverage on you? That's the thing with me. Like, I don't do nothing stupid because, like, I can't let no one have leverage on me. I sit with my back to the wall at restaurants so no one can get up on me. You think I'm going to let you just... I got this on you. Like, no, you don't. Because I didn't do it. So, Marty, once again, the moral of our show, glad we're not pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. And we've said that since season 1.
Rule number 1.
What was it? No, glad we're not scumbag. Isn't what you used to say? I'm so glad I'm not a scumbag. Mm-hmm. You used to say it all the time, though. I'm so glad I'm not a scumbag. Or something. I don't know. You used to say it all the time, and I used to think about, like, I'm so happy that Marty's not a piece of shit. Right? Could you imagine?
Huge win.
But, like, for real, like, in a year or two, it comes out that one of, like, that's
the worst
devastating
thing of all time.
It's devastating. Like, I talk to this motherfucker every day, and I didn't know about this. I feel played. Like, I'm like, oh, hell no. That's how I would feel forever.
Of course.
Fuck, dude.
I've worked with people that I found shit out about after years, and it's very frustrating.
I know. I know that. And every time I watch their stand-ups, and I go, damn, this feels fun. I'm going to change it. Oh, man. That's it. That's just the way it is. Oh, I need a keyboard. Things will never be the same. I thought it was a Walkman, a Casio.
Casio's the little keyboard. The Walkman's the thing you listen to.
I know. I thought it was called Isn't it Casio?
Oh, yeah, Casio's a brand. They're probably
okay. See, I wasn't tripping. That's just the way it is. So, we talked about the stage too. So let's turn the cameras around. Just do my little my Sting. What was it? Sting and Puff Daddy. Is that the?
I'll be missing you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the sample. That was a sample. Well, now he's on an island somewhere going, please stop commenting. Please. He's on Reddit. No, I didn't. I swear to God that I don't know that man. Yeah, so there we go. We'll end it with Puffy, I guess. Why? We shouldn't have. No. We're not ending with that. Continue. We're done with this episode. We've been here for a long time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Keep sprucing up the set and build it out. We're over the next probably dozen episodes or so, you'll probably see this change a little bit.
Cool stuff everywhere.
We appreciate all the good feedback.
I forgot, man. We're in the new set. It looks incredible in here. That's how I feel, man. Guys, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. This has been a long episode, and that's why I can never remember if I told you a story. I could barely remember what we talked about today. Right. Isn't that crazy? And we didn't even go through a half zip. We just went like 5, 6 joints.
Yeah.
It wasn't even crazy. Joints, yeah, it was just like 1.5 grammars, just sippers, conversation pieces. Ooh, it was a conversation piece. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I used to call some conversation. It's grams. Like, a little bit of conversation. Smoke. When 2018, I did the first episode of a podcast I ever did. Did I tell you that? I did a podcast in my closet once.
Possibly.
I did a podcast audio only in my closet in 2018 in like July. Oh yeah, in July. I did an hour. I was like, guys, I think a podcast would be fun to do, and I did it on my own with my mic. I had my soundboard. I learned at the soundboard. I forgot all that shit. I learned at the soundboard. My homie showed me the levels, how to record, how to loop. I had the what's that app to make music?
Fruity Loops.
Besides that, there's another one.
Reason. Pro Tools.
Yeah. I had that going. I was making mixing, like the sound was coming in, and I was watching the levels, and I was doing it myself. I had 2 homies just filtering in and out. They're like, why are you in the closet? I'm like, well, I'm trying on my mic. And then I was just talking shit for an hour, and I called the show 28 grams of conversation because I was going to smoke an ounce every episode. And I was like, that's a great idea. And then I found it about 8 months ago on a drive.
Oh,
sure. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Thomas. It is July, and I just found it.
Sick.
It's pretty cool.
We should post that somewhere.
We should post it, actually. I just found it the other day. It was pretty awesome.
I'm going to post our test run episode unrestricted at some point.
We never put it out.
Yeah.
Marty and I have episode 0 that we've never shown anybody. Whoa! I would like to watch that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched it.
I've never watched it either. I've never seen it. I remember we're like, let's watch it back. And then we have been busy for 158 weeks straight. So pretty much done. That time has passed. Wow, we should watch it.
Yeah,
we should watch it like on our Twitch. Live with them. Oh, no. Unrestricted.
Cool, yeah.
Unrestricted. You're right. I like that. That's very cool. There we go. We're not ending it with him. We're ending it with a different topic. There's no way we're ending it with J-Lo's ex-husband.
Just how he'll be referred to.
Yep. And how come nobody's on her ass? You think he wasn't doing that when he was with her? Oh, yeah. And you know what? She might be a succubus. I don't trust Jennifer Lopez as far as I can pick her family up and throw them.
She knows for sure that Shine wasn't the one that shot off in that club. She was there.
Don't trust this woman. Ben Affleck's face tells me that she is sucking the life out of his soul, piece by piece. That I do when I'm like, this DMV line hasn't moved in 45 minutes. That's the same look. Or Joe Biden's touching my balls. Damn, dude. Does he remember I bled all over? Oh, shit. That's the same look. Marty, I think that was the funniest story I've ever heard from you. I got to be honest. Besides April and the hookers fighting. And then you threw up on that housewife.
Yeah.
Mid-blunt hit. So other than that, I think that was the funniest story I've ever heard from you. I'm so happy that this is the episode. Guys, new set. Let's go. do us a favor, drop a like, hit the notification bells. My back is on the chair. Like my back
Feeling
hasn't
good?
really spasmed out this whole episode. It's insane.
These chairs are way better. It's not all.
Will Sasso, no, they're great chairs. It's like, oh. I was like, sorry about the chairs. No, they're great. It's like, shit. All right, Will Sasso. Damn it. Will Sasso eats our gummies.
Come on.
Touches my heart.
God bless Will Sasso.
Love you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This has been the happy hour. This has been Talking with Marty and Thomas. This has been As Mr. And then I put Lokes on and go, it's OG time. And I just talk like OG for a segment. How about that?
I like that.
Dang, so $165 million on homeless, man. Dog, give that to me. I'm just going to talk like Lefty Gunplay mixed with OG. It's 165 M, dog. I could buy chains and shit. Was that a good impression of him? And I'm making fun of him. I think that was pretty accurate. I think that fool's hilarious, man. He is a character.
I was just watching some of those clips with
Of
bootleg
course.
Kev.
You can't not just stop. Every time I see Lefty Gunplay go, I got to hear what you got to say. Because it's always going to be in the most wild way. And at the end, I go, he made a good point. Every time I go, he kind of made a good point there. Not every video, but most I go, yeah, that's true. I can, you're not wrong. So, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just do a mix of them two for a segment.
I like that. Taking on personas.
I like it. I'll talk to you after. Okay. Do a whole. Here we go. Let's get out of here, guys. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Drop a like, notification bell. Do us a favor. Go follow us on Instagram and do me a favor. Drop a comment if you watch this episode. Let us know. Just came from the episode. Just came from the lot. Whatever it is. We recognize the names. All right. I like to remember the name. I remember so many names, but it's hard. But the more I see them, the easier it is. But I see you guys in the chat. I see you on Instagram. I see you guys on Twitter. Thank you very much. We see you on TikTok. We appreciate you. It's like the same group of people. And then like for 3 months they'll leave and go, oh, I was working for a lot. How are you guys been? Like, well, I haven't seen your name in a while. How you been, dude? Or like when Elizabeth hopped back in the chat after like 6 months, hadn't seen her ass in forever. And then it turns out she's the girl that I ran into in traffic.
Insane.
Get out of here, bro. So shout out to you. But that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you guys so much for being here. I finally met Artie West from the chat. I forgot to tell you. Met him in LA.
Sick.
Finally met him. I finally met Father THC. I met a bunch of. Come on, man. Sick. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. There's Marty's information. Go follow his Instagram and his Twitter and his Instagram and his Twitter and stuff. Over my screen, there's the same stuff. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you. By the time this comes out, hopefully, anyway, go to pushtrees.com because Marty is building us a brand new website. I am hyped.
Me too.
Very excited. Pushtrees.com. Also, we just dropped in almost 250 stores from Zoomies. Let's go. 250. It's damn near just
So
under
many.
250.
I plotted them out on a map today. It's insane.
There's so much California. Merced, Fresno, Tulare, Modesto Mall, Tejon Pass right here on the Grapevine, Oceanside, Riverside, Pomona, 2 places on the Vegas Strip. Come on!
Ridiculous.
Yes!
Preposterous.
That shit made me almost damn near shed a tear. I'm so excited, dude.
Insane.
Insane, unbelievable. I'm so excited. The new order's already out, so go ahead and check it out. I'll drop the store locator will be out by the time. Go to Push Trees on Instagram. Push_trees_. You'll check it out. The store locator for Zoomies will be on a post right there. I'll post on Dope as YOLO too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Wild as hell.
So crazy.
So crazy to see when I got the list. I cannot believe it. And the new run for Zoomies is coming out too, and it's got about 5 different files back from an artist. I got another artist I'm working with, and like, you want some big print, old school masterpiece shit coming? That's what's coming soon.
Nice.
I'm very excited. It's gonna be big print city, dude. I'm stoked. Thank you for being here, guys. I feel like we just started a new show for some reason.
Right.
I feel like this is season 1 and we just got here. You know what I haven't done? Structured out a show in waves like I did today. I haven't. Okay, here, let's hit this. Let's bring it back into here. Let's explain this. Let's explain this topic. It's not like we've never written out words ever. It's like homeless fools, 165. Damn. Sometimes it's just notes to me. Like, remember that one bitch ass fool? That story. Yeah. How many times we said some bullshit in the notes? We're like, dude, don't show the notes. It's all super offensive. But like some bitch ass, this guy sucks. That guy with the company, I'm like, talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Stupid stuff. It's just. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. Today felt very. I don't know. I feel super stoked. Next week we'll have a guest. We're still not. We haven't fully decided or locked in the person, but I don't want to talk about who it is, who it could be, but I'm very excited for the next guest, whether it's one of the two, whichever two. I'm very stoked. And our July is stacked.
Starting to stack up a little bit.
Our July guest is getting stacked.
You guys are going to be happy. I'm happy. I'm feeling excited. It feels like a new chapter of life we're getting into here. It's been a lot of brain power to get this set up, and we're going to get the Push Tree set up, then we're going to get the Dope as Usual new set up, and then the Unrestricted going, and then we're going to plan this tour.
Live tour. Well, can we say August at least?
Well, we probably shouldn't say anything yet, but
no, not like the dates or something, but most likely we'll be doing something around that time.
There'll be something to go to in August.
There you go. Don't want to spoil it yet, but it's going to be very, very, very cool, and it's not just us. Let's just put it that way.
I'm super excited.
It's going to be fucking awesome, actually. Now that if you really wrap your head around, like, for 9 to 10 hours a day, like the whole day, let's go. It's going to be awesome. All right. So, guys, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. Go follow the Dope as Usual podcast clips on YouTube. Go check out our Instagram, our Twitter, just all the fun stuff. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. From Marty and I, from this camera, from that camera. Thank you guys so much for being here. From the new set, from the Gremlin, from everybody. And if you spotted the cricket, let me know where you see it, because it is on camera. It's just very hard to spot. Find the cricket, drop it in the comments. Oh, can we do more of that?
We're gonna have to be doing.
I'm gonna bring a lot of my toys from my house, like the sick ones, and maybe we'll just flop them in and out.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, the if you can't see it, our Gremlin's holding our custom Nova pen. That's our old set design, so that's how we added our old set in here. Just a little. We have something else coming for the shelves, but thank you guys for being here. Marty, you got anything else?
I appreciate you guys. I'm just so excited to unroll all this stuff and get into this new chapter of the show, and you guys make it happen. So thank you.
Can you tell me how long we've been here? Today flew by, man. We've been here for almost 10 hours.
Yeah, it's been a long ass.
We did like 6 hours of setup to get everything done. So, yeah. 340. Let's go. It's been a minute. It's been a while since we did a solo episode this long. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. From Marty and I, from every single person that's ever helped us, every single person that's ever dropped a like, said hi, bought a shirt, said what up, high-fived us. Thank you so much. If you ever met Marty in a parking lot randomly and said, hey, man, I'll watch a show. Yeah, that happened the other day. All right. What happened? Marty called Meta, and they're like, Storytime guy?
Meta called me, actually.
Oh, there you go. Meta called Marty.
And they said, they looked at the page, and they're like, it's a dude from Storytime? No joke.
Better Business Bureau. I'm on the phone with them. They look at my shit. They go, is this Dope as Yola? And he goes, bro, I got one of your trays. And I went, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Amazing. First time I ever met my accountant. They went, push Dope as Yola push trees? Like, let's go. Yes. Yeah, can you help me not get IRS? Can you help me not get like sued? Was it audited? Please don't let me get audited, because I'll talk about it on the show, man. Please don't let me get audited. Anyway, I think it's incredible that we have fans everywhere. I love it so damn much. Thank you guys so much for making this the coolest damn thing we've ever done. Thank you so much. It's just getting started if you really think about it. We're 160 something episodes in.
We're just
starting.
We're on the nice.
We're just starting. I'm so excited. And for everyone out there, because I told Marty, and I said this before, I feel like the past 8 months, my brain has been on autopilot. I've completely overwhelmed my brain. And I came in to do the show because I know we do it. Not because I'm like, let's go, this show, this episode, we're going to do this. All right, I have this idea. All right, I want to tell this story. I don't know what. like the past 8 to 10, I don't know. I was just so overwhelmed with everything going on and like stressed out and just worried and trying to get shit done. I think I just overwhelmed myself and became like, hey, by the way, do you remember you're a human being and your brain needs to just chill? Sometimes, I took 4 hours off yesterday and just like, I fell asleep on a beach yesterday, Marty.
Sick.
And didn't worry about getting stabbed. Never told you can't fall asleep anywhere. Somebody might rob me. Rosie was awake. I fell asleep, woke up. I heard like I told you, and I heard Connie with the machine, and I was just like this. I smoke a bowl and fall back to sleep in the sun on the beach. This is incredible. So I think maybe I got energized, and I'm waking up, and the universe is like, "Oh, you're starting to wake up, huh? Waking up early, finally, you fat piece of shit. All right, we'll start shedding the weight. We'll start letting it happen. Something's got to change." So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm just talking shit. Thank you guys so much for being here. From Marty and I, this is the Dope as Usual podcast. This is a brand new set. Thank you guys so much for being here. Until next time, have a dope ass day. You know what's crazy? I wasn't about to end it. My brain is like on. I get why people like that does just hard drugs. I get it, dude. Because we're here smoking weed. I'm just like, I'm sweating so bad. Perfect.